And we're live. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. I'm going a couple minutes early. I always do that at least a couple minutes so I can give the guest a couple time to restay there and hopefully he checks his messenger. I message you, whoever's in our panel. You know how it is. All right, guys. Want to say thank you to everybody in the chat room right here. Well, of course, Scotty's here. Go Lions! Oh boy, don't even start with that. Hello, Tina. Thank you for showing. Sean, thank you. Appreciate you. Sean is our first winner. First winner. He won the Daytona Speedway hat. The first hat that I gave away for my 1,000 subscribers. He won it. So, hi, Jacob. Hey, she had a premiere this morning. Hey, I was awake. Say hi. Yeah, it was so it was early here in the U.S. So and yeah, but hey, thank you, Tina. Appreciate you. I mean, Tina, Ira, Tina. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. But Ira had her premiere. Good one too. Uh, let me see. Talking with Ed is there. She's adventure. Thank you. Hey, Judy. Hello. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. I think it's 10 o'clock. Almost. I come a little bit early, so Halfwit. Thank you. Good day to you too. I know it's early in the morning in the Philippines. It's 11 a.m. and it's 10 p.m. here. And hey, yes, the Phantom guitar player. Thank you, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the Phantom guest guitar, he plays pretty damn good guitar, man. I really do. I know it's going for days. Oh, we gonna not gonna go for days. So I know, right? No, we're gonna keep it at least an hour and a half. So something short. I gotta wake up super early, do some stuff tomorrow, and yeah, prepare for my drive all the way to Connecticut. But yeah, so, guys, I'm gonna get Scotty and to put your link there because I love your music. I mean, I'm a drummer. I've been all since high school. Been drumming for almost 7 years, and I know when a good guitar player, man, it's pretty good. So, oh, that Judy, how are you doing? Are you ready? He's probably ready. I mean, he's probably he's probably preparing his list and getting his gear ready. I know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say the first one here. Raiders lost badly again to the Bengals, so I'm still wear it. Still my Raiders hat. I wear black today because I wear white when they win and black when they lose. So, so yeah, no problem. Hello, Scotty. Thank you. Well, it's almost 10, so let's. Robert, hello. Thank you, Robert. And I know. Robert, can you get the Phantom guitar player and put his link down there so people can subscribe to him? I mean, see how good guitar player he does because man, some riff there and yeah, I can't explain it because you have to watch it to appreciate music. So all right, let's give the link to the man of the hour. Let me copy here and send it to him. So let's see. Right there, and he's gonna get it. He's getting it soon. All right. Well, yeah, guys. Thank you, Robert. But how's everything going? Are you okay, Robert? Good now? You didn't drink that much, right? No, we didn't. We didn't drink that much. Actually, we didn't. But that beer is good. Beer is good. So, all right, guys. The man of the hour is here. It's 10 o'clock, 10:01. So let's hear it for Mister, my brother in arms, Mister.
There we go.
He's
Got my Raiders gear on.
picture. He's not gonna have a poster. He's gonna be live right
I
there. So
have to.
yes, you have
I
to.
don't want to, but I have to.
You have to. How's everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we're both wearing glasses too.
I know, right? I wore
The
my
first
black
team
one.
I've seen two people wearing glasses
I
at the
wore my
same
black
time
one
on.
today because they lost. I wore my white one when they
No, we
win.
gotta. Well, I have a vintage one I could put on. It's laying right here.
That's fine.
Just a second. You want to see one of the cheap vintage ones? I'll put it on.
Oh, I got one from
It's one of those ones you used to buy at Sears back in the day.
Oh
Remember
wow.
those?
I have a
I've had it since I was in like high
a
school.
99
Yeah,
from
it's like the
this
cheap
guy.
like screen print one, but
Yeah.
it's a jersey though. I'll put this one on. That other one's a
And,
cheap knockoff too.
yeah.
The other one's a
Andrew, how you doing? Thanks for coming.
a
Hey,
knockoff
there's
Michelin Ness. That other one.
thank you, Robert, for putting that
Here's
there.
even a cheaper jersey.
Oh,
An
there we
old
go.
an old Logo 7. It's a
Yeah.
Logo 7
Hey,
jersey.
that's good. That's vintage. You can't find it no more. So
No, you can't find this was like a $50 jersey or something back in the day.
I have one. I think it's one. I bought like one too.
Yeah, this is a
It's
Charles
white with
Woodsman,
holes on
but it's
it.
like a
So
screen print, like ones they used to sell. I
yeah,
think they used to
screen
sell at
print.
Sears back
If
in the
you
day.
wash it too much, it gets all cracked up.
Yeah, you wash
Yeah.
it like more than a few times, it gets cracked. It's already starting to like fade a tad bit. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
a vintage
I know,
jersey.
right?
It just has a screen print name on the back. That one's a
Yeah.
nicer one. So is that one. The other one I had's a knockoff Mitchell and Ness, but I
Oh,
only
okay.
paid like $25
Yeah, I mean,
for it, I think.
I,
The stitching's a little
I
slightly
yeah.
wonky, but a real
I have
Mitchell
a
and Ness
couple
is
of
like
knockoff. I bought this one original and then the white one's original. But I
yeah, 'cause
got
I'm not
three.
paying. Well, you can't even find that player. That was Jack Tatum. You can't even find that player in
Yeah.
Mitchell and Ness.
I
So that's why I
got
knew it was a knockoff.
I got Sap, the original Sap one.
Yeah. Well, the
99.
real Mitchell and Ness ones are like I don't
Yeah,
know what they even are, like $250 or something.
yeah, yeah.
The Nike ones,
200.
the Vapor Elites are like
Mhm.
somewhere like 320, 350.
Yeah. This one,
Things.
yeah. This one's the right there. So I already
Okay,
said
it's like the mid grade one.
yeah. I mean, yep. So it's like
It's like the $150 one or
yeah, almost
whatever it
200.
is.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
why I mean, if they make the playoff, doubt it, but I'm gonna wear
No, well,
a jersey.
I'm not
but-
counting on the way they're playing garbage these days.
Lord Jesus,
Well,
right?
the Cowboys look kind of garbage.
Yeah.
The Seahawks look straight garbage. The Seahawks look garbage too.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna be the first. I think it's gonna be the first year the Seahawks don't make the playoffs with Russell Wilson in 11 years.
Right? Oh man, yeah, this is
Whatever he's
crazy.
doing.
I don't know what they're doing, man. Since they
Yeah, the
lost the
Seahawks,
coach
Russell
and
Wilson
lost
can barely
a
do
wide
anything either.
receiver, we can't do nothing, man.
No.
The quarterback can't do nothing.
I kind of get Dallas. They're missing Lamb and Amari Cooper. They're missing their two best wide receivers, and they had to go to their tight end more because he was the only one that could catch the ball today.
Yeah.
Their what's the guy? I don't remember the guy's name, but their tight end caught more balls than normal.
Yeah. Oh my God. They did so much. I don't know. Maybe they're playing horrible. Last week,
Green Bay lost.
Oh, really? They lost. I haven't seen
They
it
lost
today.
and then Arizona looked Colt McCoy looked awesome today.
Oh wow.
He was rushing the ball.
Yeah,
he had over 300 yards passing, I believe.
I think the Cardinals can make it.
Mm-hmm. The Cardinals, when they get Kyler Murray back, they'll be better. Even
yeah.
He was the MVP candidate until he got injured a few weeks ago.
Who's it? We'll see who's there. Lady Marty, thank you. Appreciate you coming. Ida's there. She Adventures. Rosie, the queen of YouTube. Oh wow, look at that. Hello,
Hi,
thank you,
Andrew.
Rosie.
Hi, sis Ivesor. Hi, sis She. Hi, sis Marty. Hi, Robert. Hi, Auntie Judy. Hi, Ira Jacob. Hi, Andrew. That said hi to everybody I can see.
I know,
I'll scroll back up. Hi, Jack. I saw him earlier. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Rosie Wynn, the queen of YouTube.
All right.
I guess she's the self-proclaimed queen of YouTube.
Hey, just do whatever you want.
She had a different name. Right? Rosie Wynn something Empire or something.
Right. Advisor channel. Hey, thank you. A bunch of people here. Good. Appreciate you for coming.
This is the vintage jersey. It's like one of the cheap ones. Doesn't even look authentic, really. but I've had it since I was like probably 17 or something.
Well, your size
16.
large?
Huh?
What size you are? Large?
Large, yeah. I usually will. I don't like my jerseys too baggy.
It depends too, because some larges are super huge, and then some I have to try it on
like
because some medium will fit me. I'm like, this is a medium.
Sizes are like about 2 sizes smaller. So if it says, if like I need a large here and I need like a double XL.
Yeah, because it depends on the material.
Their sizes run small because their people are so tiny.
Mm-hmm. Like this one's a medium, but it's not bad. It's like it runs big. So
yeah, well that's a Nike one. Yeah, so they all run different. Like I had another jersey too. It's a Major League Baseball one. It's a Roberto Clemente pullover jersey.
Yeah,
and that one's actually slightly smaller than this one even.
Oh.
And it's only a medium though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it depends on like the
Yeah, I didn't want one
baseball.
too big. I don't like where you float in them
Yeah,
things.
too much baggy. Yeah, me either.
Yeah, too baggy.
Hey,
But
Sister Deborah. Good morning over there.
I love Deborah. Hi, sis Tina. But yeah, the
Yeah.
the Roberto Clemente one's sweet because back in the day of Major League Baseball, all the jerseys were pullovers.
Yeah. Yep.
At one time.
Polo.
And
Yep.
they never had the button up. And it's the
No.
last year Roberto Clemente played. And the reason why I got Roberto Clemente because he's a good guy and
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
an amazing player. They actually have an award named after him. They give to the guy who does the most charity work and helping the community every year. And he died. This guy died in I can't remember what year it was. He was 38.
Yeah,
and he was flying in the off season to go help his country, and he was in a little prop plane, and the plane went down, and he died. He was going to give humanitarian aid, like help him out, like maybe I don't know, feed some people or give.
I think it was to Nicaragua, somewhere
build
in the
house.
south.
I don't know what he was doing, but he has a Roberto Clemente award that they give to
I have a picture with him when I went to the Philly to Pittsburgh. He has a big statue there.
One other thing, Roberto Clemente was Puerto Rican. He was the first Spanish player inducted into the Hall of Fame. He has like 3,000 hits. He wasn't really a home run hitter. He was more like a singles and doubles hitter. And he was an amazing fielder too. He was a really good fielder.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's
and he's a stand-up guy. Like anybody that knew him,
oh my God,
it's old enough to know him. I mean, you have to be probably at least in your mid-70s to know the guy.
Right now, if he was alive, he would probably in the 70s. Yeah.
No, he would be like 80 something.
80 something already? Yeah.
Because he retired in like 71 or 72 at 38.
No. All right.
So he'd be like in his early 80s, 10. I think.
We have like an hour and a half to do all this stuff here. So, all right, Brett, you ready?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's kind of hot seat. No, it's not.
It's more of an interview.
Interview, exactly.
Yeah. Not a hot seat. Hot seat is like
I can't because I don't want to.
Next month on Maria Rosario de la Pena, she does the tough questions.
Yeah, I can do that because her channel's fine, but I don't want have people and start fighting here in my channel.
No.
What do you really, Scotty? Do you want me to put the Raiders' final score? No, don't worry about that. No, we don't care. Well, Brett, who are you? Who is Mr. Brett?
I don't know. My name's Brett Glasow. I live in Washington. I don't know what else you want to know about me. I do YouTube, like as you know. I live with my brother right now.
Why YouTube? Why you pick YouTube?
I don't know. The first thing is why I ever started YouTube is because I used to go on there once in a while, and I used to want to do I used to go and just like click on music videos to like watch them and like watch concerts of my favorite bands, and then I just found out you can't comment unless you have a channel, so you couldn't comment on videos unless I had a channel. So then I ended up making a channel because I go I can't comment on this video, that's lame, because I got to make a channel. So then I ended up making a channel, and then eventually I started watching more and more content down the road.
So when do you had your channel?
July 28th in 2016.
Oh wow! 16,
so I've been on here for like five and a half years almost.
That's not bad. You've been doing it for a while. Yeah.
In like 4 months or something. Yeah, 5 years and 4 months.
Yeah. No, so you live in Seattle. You were born there?
Kind of. Well, no, I was born in Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, Oregon. Okay.
Great city, Eugene. If anybody's never been there, it's a nice city. Though, because Oregon's really similar in like climate and like just the geography and like the way the both states look. They're pretty much really similar. Because Eugene is similar to like the climate of Spokane. If everybody's been to Spokane, Washington, really similar climate to there. It's like warmer than over here because I'm on the west side of the mountains, which the west side of the mountains starts a little before Ellensburg, which Ellensburg is about an hour and a half away. So it starts about an hour and 15 minutes probably away drive. And then west or east of the mountains is a lot warmer. It gets up into the 90s, around 100. Some places even get to 100. Like Spokane gets in the 90s a lot more, probably like 2 or 3, 4 weeks more than here. Because the average temperature, I think, is like 5 degrees warmer in Spokane than it is here in the summer.
Are you closer to Canada? How far from Canada are you?
Like 3 hours.
Oh, okay.
About a 3 hour or a little over 3 hour drive. Well, when I was in Kent, probably like 3 hours. Now I'm like probably a 15-minute drive, about a 15-minute drive from Kent.
Oh,
where my apartment was. Yeah, because I'm in Seattle's in King County. I'm in North Pierce County,
mm,
which is the next county down from Seattle, and
mm.
Seattle's like in the middle of the county,
Oh,
pretty much.
okay. Yeah, because I mean, I always want to go to Seattle to the Bruce Lee cemetery because he's buried over there in
Yeah, yes,
Seattle.
Bruce Lee is his son's buried
His
next to
son
him
buried
too,
next to him.
Brandon.
Yeah, that's all.
They did a thing here like probably 3 or 4 years ago. They had a whole year long exhibit at the Wing Luke Museum, which is it's Asian Pacific history.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
about the history of Asians in the Pacific Northwest.
yeah, because there's a down there in the West Coast. There's a lot of Asians down in the West
Yeah,
Coast.
there is. There's a lot of Filipinas,
Hmm.
a lot of Thai,
Yeah,
Japanese, Chinese. We have a lot of Asian stores around here,
yeah,
and
Seattle. Yeah,
Filipino restaurants even.
that's good. I gotta go
There's
up
one
there.
about 5 miles away from here that I was planning on doing like a short little maybe few minute like vlog or
You
something, just
should do
walking
that.
around showing it
Yeah,
because
you should do
it
that.
has a small like sorry store inside of it
Oh, nice.
or
Yeah,
something. It has like baked goods and like some Filipino food like packaged food you can get
oh, nice. Yeah,
in
yeah,
there,
you
and
should
then it
do
also
that.
has hot food too because it's a restaurant that has like some authentic Filipino stuff and
Oh,
it gets
wow.
pretty good ratings. It gets 4 something rating,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Oh, you should
So
do that. You should do when you
yeah,
have time. Go ahead and
it's
blog
it's
it. Do it.
probably
Yeah.
about a 10-12 minute drive from here.
Okay.
Is it?
Oh, man.
It's in the next city over or
Hmm.
up north. It's the next city north.
Okay. And then, do you have your own house or no? You live with your brother, right?
No, I live with my brother. Yeah,
Uh, uh,
I'm living with my brother up in his upstairs.
okay, like an attic. I used to live in an attic
It's kind
before.
of like an attic, but
Yeah.
it does have full height ceilings if you walk in the
Hmm.
middle.
Yeah.
But then it has the A frame like type ceilings that goes like this.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can
Yep.
see
Yep.
it. You
Yeah.
can see it a little bit right there. You can see
Yeah.
it
I see it.
behind me.
Yep.
Oh, it goes down on the side over there. If I can point, I
Okay.
can get my finger to point right over there. It goes
Yeah.
down,
Oh,
and then
yep.
it's the whole length of the house, half the width of the house.
Oh, wow. That's so it's big. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That's big.
you could literally this is like a full size bed. You could fit probably you could actually fit 2 queen size beds up here if you wanted to.
Oh, nice. All right.
It's pretty
That's not
big,
bad
yeah.
at all.
But a lot of my stuff is stored that I saved from my apartment. And then that
Yeah.
stuff that was savable is
Hmm.
stored over on the other side
Oh, okay.
behind this right behind this wall is a stairway, and then behind that is some of my stuff and some of my brother's stuff. My brother's like school crap and like his trophies and his old
So what?
like
So what
collectible
happened
stuff.
to your apartment?
Huh?
What happened to your apartment?
There was a fire
Oh, wow.
in my
Yeah.
apartment complex, but it stopped right in front of my apartment complex. It started in the first guy's apartment, and then when you walk up the stairs on the right of the first guy's apartment, I guess the ceiling fan, or not the ceiling fan, but the exhaust fan in his bathroom, something happened, and like shorted out or caught
Oh,
fire or
wow.
something, and then it went out over up his attic in his apartment, then over and then out down the hallway. And then it went down the hallway and they stopped there like right in front of my apartment. So I got a little bit of on the exterior wall that faces if you're in my apartment, you look at the wall that's that the hallway, it's like the inside of the wall,
Mhm.
but then on the outside of the hallway above that got a little bit of like char damage and stuff like that.
Mm.
And the insulation got damaged, but then it was mostly water damage because
Oh,
they had
wow.
to stop the fire from and the smoke from going any further, so they had to shoot water
Mhm.
up. And then what they did is they cut 2 holes in front of the building originally, like on the in front of like in the apartments that face the parking lot, and then they went in on my neighbors, and then I watched them do it. I go, oh no, I think they're walking over to mine now with the chainsaw, and they cut like probably like a 2 foot by 2 foot hole in the roof, and then that's where they shot it up and went. All the water went back down to my
Wow.
apartment. That's why my records were damaged.
Mm.
Um,
Ah.
one of my photo albums that I had my dad and my mom make, one of them, like a lot of the pictures are like soaked and the pages are messed up.
Ah.
It have like all my memories, because back when I was a kid, I'm old enough to have like pictures that are physical pictures that are like printed pictures from a film camera. So I have like 2 photo albums that I've shown my girlfriend. I've showed a few other people, like in video
Mm.
calls, and it just like
Yeah.
from when I was 30 years old. My dad and my stepmom, my dad had a lot of pictures, and my mom had a lot of pictures. So they gathered pictures, and I have like a copy of my birth certificate, like
Mm.
all my school pictures in there. One of the albums is not hardly damaged. The other one's like probably a third of the book's damaged, but
Mm.
And then what it was from when I was born to 15, then from 15 to 30. So I got like my friends and family in there, like memories of like when we went camping, and like my grandmas and grandpas that are no longer alive, and some of my dad's my when I was really little. I think there's even some of like my dad's grandma or something in there.
Julie had a question. Julie said you have renter insurance.
Yeah, I had renter's insurance. They paid
okay.
for my hotel stay for like a year, and then which was they were getting a discount. It was still $105 a night.
Wow.
And they're getting a discount. And then I had renter's insurance that paid for I got $10,300 worth of money.
Okay. That's not bad. So that's good. Yeah, I always say people, you
that's
renting, have it
like
because you never know.
$16 it's like 12 or $16 a month that I pay for renter's insurance. And right now it's just
exactly.
I don't know, not really covering anything right now.
Yeah, that's what I pay. I paid $13 or something that here for that.
Yeah, and it covers like $10,000 $300 worth of stuff. That's how I estimate. I go, it's about $10,000 stuff I own, I guess.
Yeah, but the thing is, you lose so much memories that it's not worth the money.
I love those records I had. I had like an almost mint condition Harvest.
Yeah,
you know that is Neil Young. I only had like one little imperfection on the actual cardboard. It had the original sleeve and everything, and the original fold out thing in it, and I was like bummed out.
Yeah.
It's not worth a lot of money. Probably still worth like $50-$60 or something.
But still, you know.
Yeah.
Not much.
And then some of the other records weren't worth that much money because they were kind of beat up. You know, I only paid like $1, $5 for them.
So what's your main channel about? Or what you
whatever I want to post, pretty much.
You everywhere.
And I do a lot of live streams.
You do. Well, the thing is you that I admire you too, because you support a lot of people. You share your videos. You go.
I got tabs open right now.
Everywhere I go to, I see
Rising Berserke open.
Share this, share that. And like,
Claudita's vlogs open right now. I got Cheryl Lee Hawk 81 open up. I got Chrissy Mama, and then I was watching an old WWE from 1990, like for part of it.
Well, today's is
with Hogan
Survivor Series.
$1 Million Man. Remember the $1 Million Man?
Yeah,
he was fighting a young Dustin Rhodes before he was Gold Dust. Dustin Rhodes was probably in his early 20s back then.
No, that's pretty good from you, because I know you go to a lot of people's and you support them no matter what you do. So
hi Zeke, man.
Yeah, I really admire that.
Yeah, I go to a lot. I probably go to like 15, 20 streams a day on average.
That's good.
So and a lot of them, I can't. I even tell people sometimes I can't comment on all of them. I got to just. Sometimes I just go back and forth and make a comment here, make a comment there, go back and forth.
They go back and forth. Yeah, that's what I try to do. I'm here now. I'm home for.
I have another one on my phone.
A little bit here, a little bit there, and just
I have another one on my phone right now.
So
I have another one on my phone.
So do you plan to have
your? Know her, Maricela Cuevas. She's a Mexican lady. Does like really good Mexican cooking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she cooks Mexican. She does talking too in between her cooking and stuff. So stop and read the chat and interact with them a little bit. But she does like really good Mexican cooking, and I'm into cooking. Is why I found her channel. I found her from a Filipino guy. Is how I found her channel.
So do you work or you go to school?
I work part-time.
You work part-time?
Like I work tomorrow 6 to 10:30. Like I work Saturday 4:30 to 9, Friday 6 to 10:30. So only usually work about 13 to 16 hours a week.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
But because I get partial disability because my back's like curved a little bit. I have scoliosis. I have really low. I have really bad flexibility in my hamstrings. And then when I was in school, I had a learning disability. I was in special ed.
Oh, okay.
I have like bad reading comprehension, and then I learn like that type of information I process slower than most kids.
Oh, that's okay.
I've been on Social Security since I was, or government assistance, partial government assistance since I was 19.
Okay. Well, so
I've been on Social Security probably for 15.
So for Social Security, you can work minimum up to what, 25, 30 hours, right? You can work.
Well, I could probably only maybe work like maybe about how much I'm getting paid.
Yeah,
per hour. I can only maybe work like maybe 16 at the most, because you can't go over a certain amount gross per month with Social Security. You can't go over a certain amount gross per month, or you could possibly have your Social Security taken away, which is not good, because I make probably make like 60% of my incomes off Social Security.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad. So, right, but you did you went to college or you didn't?
Nope.
No college.
I have a high school diploma. Is it?
Oh, okay. That's not bad. No, are you planning to get your own apartment still, or for
Yeah,
now,
I'm
or
planning to
you?
get my own apartment. Hopefully, I can move. I'm planning to move back in the other one, but it's just taking a while.
Oh, they're still
There's been
in
delays and
construction.
crap, like delays with the permit to do
Oh,
the
okay.
work, and you know how the let's see, and then there's probably part of it has to do with the virus
Yeah,
whole
they
thing.
won't. Yeah.
Because it's just like my work where we have a hard time getting supply like our products in. It takes like months sometimes after a product is out of stock to get it back in, just because the way the
Oh,
shipping is coming. Because most of our products come off a boat from
yeah,
like some other
exactly.
country
Overseas, yeah. Yeah, you
on a,
work in
on a container ship.
you work at Ikea, right?
Yeah, I work at IKEA. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
it's a
love
good company
IKEA. I
to
don't
work
care.
for.
I love IKEA. I mean, I
Yeah,
like my
so it's a good company to work
old
for. They give you
furniture.
paid vacation. I get
Yeah.
dental and vision, even though only being part time. I get they could give you a holiday gift, or like this year, they're going to give you money.
Oh,
So
nice.
everybody, it depends on how much you work. Everybody gets a certain amount of
Okay,
money.
so yeah, like
Like last year,
a
we
bonus,
got
Christmas bonus.
yeah, last year we got a like wire Bluetooth over the ear headphones.
Oh,
They
nice.
were like $50. The year before we got like VR, those VR headsets, stick your phone in. We got two of those. The year before, like some years we've gotten like a Soda Stream. Another year
Mhm.
we got like $50. One year we got other stuff. But then like if I can find it, like IKEA, if I can find, I don't know what I did with it. Somewhere
They,
around here.
they're from Sweden, right?
Yeah, their original location in Stockholm,
Oh,
Sweden.
okay. Talking him.
If I can find it, I have it under somewhere. I have to find
Yeah,
it. They gave me a watch for my 5-year anniversary.
the white said the best
Mm,
gift is money. Yeah, of course.
yeah, they gave me a they gave me a watch, a Vinger watch, a Swedish,
Oh, wow.
not a or a Swiss watch is what it is. Swiss
Yeah,
watch for
this one,
my
yeah.
5-year anniversary. This one they gave me a $500 IKEA gift card for my 10-year because I've been there a
Nice.
little over 10 years already.
Oh, you been wow, that's good. 10
Yeah, and
years.
then
Wow.
a lot of people stay there. There's a lot of people that stay there a long time. There's some ladies that are well over in their
Can you
something like 20 some years that I work with. Like
I
there's one
retired
lady.
today. Can
Hi,
you
sis
re
Messiah.
can you retire there or can you buy stocks from them if you work
They're
there?
they're not publicly traded, so no.
Oh, okay. So
But
for what they give
I
a
have a
for 1K?
401k,
Okay,
and
good.
then they also do a thing called TAC, where they at the end of every year they give you free money. But
Oh,
what it
okay.
is TAC is like a secondary retirement plan.
Oh, it's like a savings,
So if
right?
you set up a 401k, you can have a secondary retirement plan through TAC to have extra money.
Gotcha.
If I stay there, I might just stay there the rest of my thing because it's a good job and
Yeah.
I'll keep getting my retirement. What it is I pay 6% of each paycheck goes in my retirement,
Mhm.
and they put 4% of their own money
Okay,
in
yep.
every paycheck.
That's
So they got a
6%.
good retirement.
Yeah. That's pretty good, man. You
Mhm.
already been over 10 years, so yeah, you stay
Yeah, but
there,
I've
man.
only been getting I only maybe set up my retirement probably 4 or 5 years ago. But
Okay.
I could
Yeah,
I
still.
can still retire at the average like
Yeah.
66 if I
Yeah,
retire.
you're what, 40 right now?
40, yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I've already been there 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now I've got
It's
my own money
nothing.
saved up too.
Yeah.
So I save my money every
That's
well.
good. Yeah, I mean, help your brother out there, and just and then hopefully you can get an apartment, hopefully soon,
Yeah.
hopefully this summer or
Only thing is
something.
I am paying my brother a little bit of rent, but
Yeah, I
not as
mean,
much
it's
as I would
help him a little bit, of
for
course.
my apartment. It's like about a third, almost a third of the amount of what I would pay for my apartment again.
Oh, okay. Now,
Well,
how's the rent up there and well, it's kind of expensive up in
yeah,
Seattle,
where
right?
I was living it was really cheap, but you can't generally, I don't know, like depends on where you live. Like if you
Mm,
live in like Kent where I was living, it's way cheaper than Seattle.
mm.
I couldn't even. There's no way I could even come close to affording to live in Seattle
Oh no, yeah,
unless I had
Seattle's
a.
expensive.
And, well, even with a roommate and a 2 bedroom, I probably couldn't even afford it.
Yeah, it's
Sharing
just the
half the
West
rent,
Coast. West Coast is too expensive.
it'd be probably $2,000 a month for a
Wow.
small 2 bedroom
Yeah,
because
that's
it's
crazy.
like they build new apartment like studio apartments that are like around 500 square foot. They're probably $1,500 to 2,000 a month.
Wow. Yeah.
It's just pretty
Not
expensive. It
worth.
keeps going up too because
Yeah, oh, yeah.
all the tech companies that move into Seattle and like
Yep.
then it's outlying areas too. Like Bellevue has a lot of tech companies now.
Mm,
Redmond has Microsoft and then Nintendo of America.
wow.
And Microsoft is my brother's company. It's actually working. They have a crew working a job at Microsoft where they're building like this humongous underground parking garage. It's like
Shit.
each level of the parking garage is 16 acres.
Wow.
Yeah, and
This
because
is-
their campus goes probably about a quarter, probably I don't know. I'm guessing 3 or 4 blocks.
Wow.
Their campus is humongous. Makes my IKEA look tiny.
Yeah,
It's
you know,
like it's like
and IKEA is huge because I
yeah,
mean,
it
I
would
went
be
to the,
like combining my IKEA and doubling the parking lot and
like,
the actual grounds the IKEA is
yeah.
on. It'd be like doubling it
You know what I like from
probably.
IKEA when I go up there? I go to a restaurant. The meatballs. Oh, I love it.
And the meatballs are good. They have,
Yeah.
well, I don't know if you've been there. They have chicken meatballs. They have a salmon ball too. I never tried the
Oh,
salmon. The
I
chicken
didn't
ones are
try
pretty
that
good,
one.
but the salmon ones,
Yeah.
they have other stuff too. You can get like pizza at their
Yeah, a
bistro,
bunch
like
of stuff.
a
Yep.
pretzel, hot dog,
Yeah, I always go
soda,
there.
cinnamon
I always go there
roll,
hungry so I can eat.
some sandwiches at
Yeah.
the you can have like they sell like a sandwich at the thing. They sell a salad. Like at the restaurant, you can get like a salmon plate, chicken strips for the kids. Or you can get adult chicken strips too, but generally the kids eat them the most.
So you like to cook. What's your favorite dish that you like to cook?
That's a good question. Something I like to
I see
eat.
you doing
I like
everything
to
else,
eat
but what your favorite that you like to do? Make your own.
probably steak because I love meat. But my favorite food is prime rib. So yeah,
My ribs. Yeah, I like that. Would you
that's really
do
good.
you smoke them or?
Sometime, well, like some of my brother, we've used this smoker probably like 6 or 7 times since I've been here. We smoked chicken, ribs, um, steak. Well, what else I cook in there? I smoked mac and cheese on it.
Yeah, mac and cheese. Yeah,
Yeah, because you
I
can
never
because
tried it
it's the
until
same
a friend of mine
temperature
did
as an
it.
oven.
It was
'Cause
good.
it goes 150 to 200 or 500 degrees. You can cook
Mm.
anything on it. And you cook in an oven, and like you can. The best way, like my dad's not doing it this year, but a few years past, he smoked a turkey, but it's so much work. It takes like eight
Yeah.
hours to smoke the
Hmm.
thing. So he doesn't want to do all the work. But normally that's my favorite way to eat turkey is
Yeah.
smoked. You brine it for like 24 hours and then you smoke it. And it turns out amazing. It turns out moist too. Because
Yeah. Me, I like the turkey, but I mean, I'm not a fan, but because I mean, I just eat that day. People just eat it the next day, a week. I mean, they make sandwiches. They make everything. I'm like, my
yeah,
God, I
and
can't
then
do it too
you always
much.
have like more like
Turkey
a
for a
lot of
whole
turkey
week.
left over.
Yeah.
Turkey for almost a week, yeah. My
It's
dad one time, they were having like 9 people over or something, and he one year he made like a just like probably 5 years ago he made like a 22-pound turkey. I'm like,
wow,
Jesus,
22
Dad.
pounds.
All we needed was about a fifth 14, 15.
Yeah.
And then he had like a giant one of those a giant one of those Snapper containers.
Yeah.
It was like that big, just crammed full of turkey. And I'm like, you have about probably 7, 8 pounds
So,
of turkey left over.
I know you can take it to your job. You can have it for
Your
man. Give
job
it to
is
the
he was
sheep.
making sandwiches with it for
Yeah.
probably 5 days. And then what he did is he goes, oh, here, you see, sent out me home. He sent me a plate home the next day, and then he sent like a few other people plates home because he had so
What's
much.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Really? Yes, it's I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
Yeah,
like
that's when I see
Christmas.
most of my mom's side of the family is on Christmas.
And that's
And I get along
everybody
with
gets
them all really well. So
everybody at Christmas. I mean, it's okay.
I
Just
love all my aunts and uncles and everything I do. I have really supportive aunts and uncles, and
it,
they treat me, they treat me like I'm their son, or you know what I mean.
yeah.
I do like I have really supportive aunt and uncles.
Are you
They're really
the
cool.
youngest one or the order? You have a brother, sisters? You
Yeah,
have a
I have
brother.
an older brother.
Mhm.
He's 40, 43, and I have a half sister, but I never talk to her. She's kind of I don't want to talk about her.
That's okay.
She doesn't even see her kids most of the time,
Yeah.
and she has 5 kids.
So
So her oldest kid is 30.
so
What is
you're
he?
the
30,
middle child then.
32. Yeah, I'm the middle child, but I've only
What?
known my sister since she was. Let me see. I'm trying to think now. She's 52, and I met her when she's 33.
Oh,
So
okay.
that was 19 years old. I was 21 when I first knew I had a sister.
Oh,
And then my
wow.
dad goes in and tells me that he put her up for adoption because he couldn't afford
Oh,
to care for her. Him and
yeah.
his girlfriend at the time couldn't afford to care for her, or the mom. Well, he was only a short time, like maybe a couple months with his, but it only takes one time to get
Yeah.
someone pregnant. But
Yeah.
she is a. I mean, I don't think her kids are nice. Yeah, all her kids are nice. I follow like a couple of them on social media, and we talk once in a while.
Well, that's good, man. But
Yeah.
your mom and dad, your parents live nearby, or you have to travel?
My dad lives about an hour and Probably a little farther now. It was about an hour and a half from where I was living before my apartment. So it's probably like an hour and 15 minutes, 45 minutes now. And then my mom lives about 40, 45 minutes north.
Oh, so it's okay.
She lives
They
like
live right there. Yes,
she lives like about 15 minutes north of where my work is.
Okay.
My work's about 2/3 the way to my mom's.
Oh. And then I know you like football. What's your favorite sports to watch?
Well, I watch football, basketball, baseball, a little bit of hockey once in a while. I got a little more into it because I was like the Kraken are playing right now. They're playing the Washington Capitals.
Oh,
The Kraken suck. I think they're like 4-12 or some crap, or I don't know. They're not doing good, but they're in their first year. So what do you expect?
Oh, okay.
They're gonna have to get a few drafts to find out if they're gonna be any good down the road. Like next year, they should be better.
Hopefully, I mean, I mean, my
And they got a good
my hockey team is the LA. Oh my god,
Kings.
Kings. There we go. Yeah, I like it when they went to white and purple, and I hate that color. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why they went to purple. They were like black and white, just like
black and white. Yep.
And then they went to the purple. The other logo is ugly too.
Yeah. Hey, Hapsters. Yeah,
but we got the Crack got a good GM. They got Ron Francis.
Yeah.
As their GM. I don't know if he's a good GM. He was a really good player. I don't know if he's a good GM. He's actually going to the Hall of Fame in November. Ron Francis is. Yeah, okay. He's their GM. That's why I was looking. I go, I know who Ron Francis is. And I wonder where they got all this signed crap, and then I found out he was a GM. Like you can get like a mini helmet and like a hockey puck and like a jersey to sign by Ron Francis. And I go, oh, that's Ron Francis. He played like 22 years in the NHL or something.
Yeah, I went to a Kings game when I was living in Sacramento, and it was pretty good. Not bad. I got a jersey from there.
Hi, Hapsters.
Hi,
Faye, by the way. I didn't say hi to Faye.
Faye got home. Yay. He said, Hapsters there. Go Red Wings. Why? Red Wings.
Scotty and something else when you
Red Wings.
But I don't. That's about the only sport they have that's good anymore in Detroit. Yeah, Detroit Lions are terrible, so they got to have the Red Wings to root for.
Detroit Lions are very good. The Pistons are bad too.
The fall, winter, spring, and summer, or actually fall, winter, and spring. You can root for actually the only team that's any good in Detroit anymore.
What's a good team in Detroit anyway? I think
the Red Wings.
Nothing. That's it because.
Yeah, the Pistons are garbage anymore.
Yeah, my Pistons. Oh boy.
They were good probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
And they had Ben Wallace and they had Chauncey Billups and the skinny dude. Remember the skinny dude, Tayshaun Prince.
My cousin was a fan of the other one. He gets injured all the time, but I forgot his name. He was from the Pistons. Oh my lord.
Well, they won like one or two titles back when they had Ben Wallace and like Chauncey Billups and Tayshaun Prince.
Yeah,
Ben Wallace was a great. He won like Defensive Player of the Year, I think, like a couple years, and then they had Chauncey Billups was averaging like 20-something points, and Tayshaun Prince was averaging like 19 or 20 those years, and they were good.
Grant Hill, there we go.
The role players.
Grant Hill is my cousin was a fan of Grant Hill. He got everything.
Speaking of that, have you seen the? You're into shoes. Have you seen the Grant Hill ones that are the sprites?
Yeah.
The sprites.
Yes, I saw the sneakers. I was like, I should get those.
It's about the only big name athlete that ever had Fila too. As a shoe sponsor. I remember those when I was like maybe in like junior high. They had everybody. There was a bunch of kids rocking the Grant Hill 2s.
Grant Hill, yeah.
Remember those ones that had like the dark color around? They had the Fila logo in the middle. And they had the strap on the back to tighten them up.
Yep.
And they still sell them. They bring them back. They bring back all those, just like the Sprite.
They're bringing all the sneakers back. They're bringing in, all of them.
Yeah, the Sprite ones are like white, green, and yellow, I think. And then they have they say Sprite on the tongue.
I went to today. Tomorrow there's a premiere of a sneaker convention. I went today, and I saw a bunch of OG sneakers and stuff like that. But I saw some Grant Hill sign. And wow, this is not nice. But
yeah, because he's the only athlete I know that wore Filas.
Yeah, yep.
That when Fila's at the height, because Fila's still around. They're not as big as they used to be. like back in the '90s, they were big because Grant Hill was rocking Filas.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
All the kids wanted them for
everybody was
school.
walking feelers,
Yeah,
and Reeboks before. And that's what that
yeah.
was before.
I had
Before.
a pair. That's what kind of pissed me off. I had well, they were the re-release, but I had a re-release of the Shack Attack 4s, and
Oh, check it
they
out.
got really they got like soaked, and then they got like damaged, so I had to throw them out. But they were Shack Attack 4s, ones that had the
I remember those.
the boot in the side, the neoprene boot that would inflate on each side.
Yeah,
And they were the coolest Shack
I
Attack.
used to have
But
the Reebok pumps. I remember those
yeah,
ones.
I had what they call the kamikazes.
Yeah, kamikaze. Yep,
You know,
yep.
they're called the one that Sean Kemp wore because I
Yeah,
love the Sonics. So I was like, I need to, and they were the ones that had the basketball with the little release
yeah. Little
valve.
bump. Yep. Yeah, with
But
the
all
ball
you had to do
on
is
the
pump them up
side.
like 5 times, and it would inflate
Yep.
the whole thing. And then the Shack Attacks, the original ones had a CO2, like a little CO2 thing you
Oh,
press, and it took a little
shit.
CO2 cartridge. I had that for my kamikazes because you could do that too. You could inflate them or
Oh.
hit the release valve with your finger. But the Shack Attack 4s, you had to have some type of pump, and the re-releases came with a little hand pump that was like
Mm,
looked like that kind of looked like an egg with a little like inch long tube on it, or inch and
okay.
a half long tube. And I lost that, but
Ah,
then you had to pump it up. But the original ones, you had to get the CO2 deal. You had to pay like
nice.
$20 for the CO2 thing, and then get the little CO2 cartridges. And I don't know if they were special ones or not, but like Foot Locker sold them, and like Athlete's Foot. Remember Athlete's Foot?
Yeah,
That has been defunct probably for 10 or 15 years.
yeah. Well, Andrew said the only thing he got from his mom was the sandals. I know, yeah. When we Spanish kids, and your mom would you say something, your mom would throw you with a damn sandal, and they would hit you
Yeah, I
too.
used to get a few times
I
when I was
mean,
good. I
she would
got hit
tell you
with the
from
cutting
far
board
away, and that
uh,
sandal will find a way to hit
with a
you.
little cutting board, like
Yeah,
yay long with like probably about a 3 or 4 inch long handle on it. My dad,
yeah.
well, I deserved it. I was acting up.
So,
I got into mischief at the high school.
uh,
Remember, me and this kid broke a couple windows at the high
yeah.
school with rocks, and then
Uh,
my dad found out and
boy.
paddled me probably for like 30 seconds, and
So
I never did it again.
yeah. So let's go to a little personal question. But have you been married before? No.
Nope.
So before Deborah, you have any girlfriend before in high
2.
school, Joe?
Yeah,
And now actually congratulations for a whole year with Deborah. So I
yeah.
mean,
It's been a
I
year and
appreciate it.
one day.
So how that happened? How you guys met?
Well, I'll tell you how roundabout. I went to Rampador to Girls Stream, and then I just happened to be there, and I started talking to people, and then I met Chris Callie. And then I found out Chris Callie streamed because she was streaming before I met her, and then I went to her stream, and then eventually Deborah just showed up there one day, and then I started talking to her like a little bit, and blah 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 blah, and then we mostly just talk in the YouTube stream, and then and then I added her, I think in like October, maybe I think it was, to measure me. Started talking, and then she said in a stream one time she had a crush on somebody, and then I go, who is it? Someone asked, I don't know if it was me or someone asked if it's somebody in YouTube, and she goes yeah, and then I go, well, who is it? And she goes, it's you. She said it was me, so then I go, okay, that was easy enough for me. I'm a pretty simple guy
That's
that
good.
way.
That was
And
easy, right?
so we talked maybe for like a couple weeks on Messenger, and then she announced it on her show, I think on her stream,
That's good.
and then
Okay.
and it's not easy. I can tell you, LDRs aren't easy because the time difference. That
Yes.
I either have to do it like when she's getting done with her work in like
Yeah.
a few hours from now, like 3 or 4 hours from
Like
now, to talk to
4
her
in the
for a little
morning.
bit,
Yeah.
or I have to talk to her like 10 in the morning for like an hour and a half to get the
Yeah.
time in, because we're 16 hours difference right
Yes.
now
Yep.
in
Exactly.
time.
Right.
And then she usually goes to sleep about 12, probably around 12 a.m., 1
Mm.
a.m., and then she gets up probably around 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
So then a lot of times I try to catch her right before she takes a nap, because usually she takes a nap at around 11:30 to 12:30, and then takes about an hour nap, and then because she's always tired because she works twice a day. She works
Uh-huh.
for like,
Yeah.
when she wakes up in the morning, like 4 hours, and she works, I think, like 2 or 3 hours in the
Okay.
well, it'd be in the morning my time, so our
Yeah.
times are reversed. Like
Yep.
she when she's working in the morning, it's evening for me, like early evening to like probably 9 p.m., 10 p.m. And then she works my time, like I think it's around like 5 to 7 or 8,
Mm.
something like that, or I don't know exactly. She told me before, and I forget. But so it's opposite time. So when she's working in the morning, it's evening for me, and when she's working in the evening, it's morning for me.
Well, it's good for you because for you it's not for us here is a little bit farther because over right now it's 10:42. Over there it's 11:42 a.m. So
Yeah,
it's there yeah.
right here it's
So
7:42 for
you
me.
it's
So you're
closer
three
for
hours
you.
ahead of
Yeah.
me. Yeah,
Yep. 3 hours. Yep.
and then we're only about another 5.5 months. Then we go up to
Yeah. It's the
go
same.
go up an hour. So then we're only 15 hours behind the
Yeah.
Philippines. And then the crazy thing is too is I know people in Australia, and they were 17 hours ahead of me.
Oh
And
wow.
then they went up an hour in the beginning of October, and then we went back an hour now. So now they're 19 hours ahead of me instead of
Mhm.
17. So it makes it even more confusing. Like
Yeah. That's
Jack and
crazy.
a few like Halfwit Harvey's even farther. Halfwit Harvey's, I think. Oh geez, I think he's 22 hours ahead of me now.
Wow. So do you
Almost
have
almost the
any?
whole day.
Do you have any plans to see her down in
Yeah, I plan to
Philippines?
go there. Yeah, I plan to go there sometime. I just can't. You just can't go there now because they just don't let you in.
Yeah.
A foreign,
It's,
they don't let tourists in to go over there.
I think they're opening soon. Maybe I think they open
Yeah, but
today.
then you still have to quarantine.
Yeah. If you have the vaccine, I think you still have to like maybe 24 hours just to make sure everything's okay. But
But
yeah.
I'm gonna wait probably till next year because I gotta plan a little too. Like
No,
because
yeah.
it's gonna probably cost me probably $3,000-4,000 just to
Hmm.
go over there
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
because the flight's probably gonna be at the cheapest probably $1,200
I think
maybe.
it's cheaper for you down there because you're closer.
No, I'm farther away.
I'm farther than you are.
No,
Really?
no.
You don't go to LA and go to Thailand? I mean to Philippines? I thought you
Well,
go
no,
to
I could do
from
that. Yeah, but
Seattle
then
to my
yeah, I could
LA and
go
LA
Seattle to some
to
other connecting. I don't know where it is. You can connect somewhere else.
because for us it'd be difficult. For us, we have to
Like probably
travel.
somewhere else in the Middle East or like
Yeah.
somewhere else, and then you can. But it's like longer for me
Mm.
because I go this way across the United States, not the opposite direction. Like not from Washington over Hawaii and all that. I go all the way across the United States and all the way over.
Oh, you're going to, oh, that's kind of maybe
I believe that's pretty how we go, anyways.
I think so. Yeah. Oh, it's
That's
because
why it's 6 hours for me just to get to probably Miami or some shit. About 6 hours.
mhm.
Or a little over
Yeah,
six
because
hours. It takes like really close to 6 hours to get to Raleigh, North Carolina. Because my brother's been there twice to visit his best friend.
yeah, because it takes longer because when you fly inland, it takes up longer than in water. It's just
Hmm.
yeah, it's kind of weird like
Yeah,
that.
and then plus two, it's gonna be expensive. Like right now, the ticket prices are a little inflated.
Yeah, right now everything's
They're probably like
yeah.
about 30%, 40% more than they would be normally.
Yeah.
Because they're like, I was looking at some they wanted like 2,500 over 3 grand
Mhm.
just to fly there, and I'm like, this one's longer. This one has 2 stops, and it takes like 22 hours or whatever instead of 18 or whatever, and then
Yeah.
they want you to pay more.
I know, it's like ridiculous.
They take up more of your time, but they want you to pay more.
Mhm. It is. Yeah. Well, but have you traveled outside the U.S. or you haven't?
Nope, never.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I did. I went to Canada when I was 5,
Oh, yeah. But
so I don't hardly remember anything about it.
you haven't traveled in inland. Have you traveled inland in the U.S.?
Yeah, I mostly just go to Oregon or like around
Mhm.
Washington, or I've been to San Diego once, or San Diego twice, LA once,
Mhm.
Oakland once. I've been to Minnesota when I was like 3. 'Cause I had an aunt that used to live there. She lived there she lived there probably until about 7 or 8 years ago,
Mm.
and then she still has a daughter that lives over there. One of my cousins that lives in it's either Minneapolis or St. Paul. I can't remember. They're so close to each other.
Oh, that's good. Man. That's good. Yeah. So you have a girlfriend almost a year, and that's the question. Do you help her over there too, or
Do I what?
do you help her like if like do you send gift or for food or stuff like that to her?
I've sent her like money, and I sent her a charm bracelet.
Oh, I see. I think I saw the charm that she showed
Yeah,
some one
there's a
time.
video on her channel from like
Yeah,
April.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. She
It's
was charm.
it's just a Italian charm bracelet. I got her
That's nice.
a Filipina or Philippines flag, and then
Nice.
like most charm places, I open the packet and I go, oh, there's a free one in there. There's a little dangly like pink flower one, and then the bracelet. And the bracelet is one thing is they're different than regular charms. They're like Italian charms. So they're charm links.
Mm.
Not
Oh, okay.
not a because most charms are like a dangly thing
Yeah,
you put
yeah.
on a bracelet. These ones are actually links that you connect together and it makes the bracelet. And then they have like cool. You can get them all kinds of. You can get like sports. You can get like NFL ones. You can get like
Hmm.
I love baking. I love basketball. You know, it says I heart basketball or like
Yeah.
people's names. You can get like state license plate ones. You can get like state and country flags. All kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Even some rock bands.
Oh, not bad. So it's time for Deborah to send him something from the Philippines.
Don't
Send
worry,
him,
you
send him a
and
care
Deborah have
package, some food
an
or something.
amazing distance relationship.
Yeah, yeah, yes, you guys do
Just like
because
me and Emmy. Yeah.
yeah.
What's hard? We argue once in a while because it's just
Every
hard.
couple is like that. Don't even worry
Yeah,
about it. I mean, if the couple is super perfect, something's wrong there because
something's wrong.
nobody's
Yeah,
super
there are
perfect.
other lying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say, oh, we never fight. Something we're perfect. No,
yeah. Everybody
something's
fights.
wrong. Yeah,
I even
everybody
fight with
has
my
their
brother once in a
area.
while
Yeah,
because you're
yeah,
not going to agree on everything.
no, never.
You can't agree on everything because people have different personalities, different
Yeah,
minds.
we get bored. If we can agree on everything, then there's nothing to do. I mean,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do?
Hi, Mike.
So, so do you like Philippine food?
I've made adobo 4 times. I've made
Okay.
pancetta. Well, pancetta's just a noodle. It's not
Yeah,
like it's
that's
really
it. Yeah.
exotic. And I had my own. I made my own sauce and put broccoli and I think it was Kobe beef in it. I'm pretty
Ah,
sure it was Kobe beef, which you can get down at some of the Asian markets. You can get Kobe beef, like real Kobe beef. It's good stuff. Even the cheap stuff even the cheap stuff is as good as like a well cooked like New York strip steak. Even the
hmm.
cheap Kobe beef, it's just like stew meat. What it is, like
Okay.
little strips of meat, and it's like the crappy cut, and it's still $19 or $20 a pound.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, if you get like the good cut, it's probably like $50-$60 a pound.
Wow.
You know, for like tenderloin.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you know,
Man.
it's expensive. Like there's a steak, it's like a bar and restaurant up the road, and they have Wagyu, and they have one steak that's like 4 ounces, $80.
Wow.
It's $80 for one steak. They have a prime, it's a lot more steak. It's like 30, I think it's 34, 36 ounces. It's a tomahawk.
Hmm.
It's not you don't really naturally get
Yeah.
tomahawk steaks. What they do is they cut the like about 3 to 4 inches of the bone, they cut off the end. Or they
Oh,
cut the meat
okay.
off the bone and then they
Yeah.
make it look like a tomahawk.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Have a little
But it's
bone
actually just
outside.
like
Oh.
I think it's just like a ribeye, I think is what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's either a T-bone or a ribeye that they
Mhm.
just with a
Yeah.
bone in it and they just make it look fancy.
Yeah. Exactly.
But it's like $135
Wow.
for like a 36-ounce steak. It better be, but that would feed probably
Yeah. Probably
probably
it's
3
big.
people. Because each person got 8 ounces of meat, you know, like 8 ounces is about that. It's about a steak about that much and probably about an inch thick. So you could probably feed 3 people with it.
I have a good actually a good question from I noticed. What's your favorite thing in being in the Philippine community beside your girlfriend? Who is the best friend?
Um, the
What do
well,
you
like
like?
I noticed when I went to the first Philippine stream I really went to, or actually the one I used to go on a regular basis, which is like Cordier and Daily, was I've known longer than anybody in this chat, well longer than you, and they treat you like you're part of their family because she started calling me like bro and
Mhm.
stuff. Like I think it was like even the first second day I met her, and that's one thing it is about it is they're just really loving and caring and treat everybody with a lot of kindness. Most of them, not all of them but I'd say 95% of them. And like a lot of these ones in there, like Beside Today, Faye, your wife, like some people that aren't here, Hazy Cheesy, um, Says Travel Vlogs, Yads Amodia. They're part of my family. Like literally, like Yads and me and Yads Amodia have become really close. Like the last probably 3.5 months, and we call each other like Atty, and we say we love each other a lot, and we check on each other You know, we're like a really close brother and sister. Same with like I'm pretty close with Beside today, and fairly close with Faye. I talk to Faye probably a few times a week on Messenger, and I talk to Sis Travel Vlog sometimes. I talk to a lot of them. People go, "Why do you talk to a lot of Philippines?" I go, "They treat you like they're your family.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you're their kuya or younger brother. Like
Yep.
I'm close to who's another one I'm close to? I'm close to like Hapsters." Pretty close to her too, because she it took her a while too. It took her probably like 5-6 months before she came out and said, I treat you like a little brother. You're like a little brother to me. And it took her a long time to do that. And that shows a lot of respect,
Yeah.
you know.
That's
And
good.
she goes,
Yeah,
don't worry
that's.
about the haters.
Oh
She
yeah,
messaged me
no.
one time, probably like 2 months ago or 2.5 months ago. Don't worry about the haters. Say you always be my little brother. And that was
Yeah.
touching, dude. It was like
No,
I have a
it
lot of
is.
respect for the
Yep.
Hapsters.
No, it is. Like actually at the Morad
Oh, thank you,
Hunter,
Messiah today.
he
Well, I
posted
love you too,
something.
Messiah today.
Yeah,
Sis
about there's
Messiah.
always gonna be haters everywhere. There's always gonna be
Yeah.
trolls. I mean,
And
that's
and I'm
just
getting
do
more
what you're
hate
doing. Yeah, yeah. Let's forget
because
about it.
I don't put up with it. You know, like
No.
a lot of these Filipinas that I've noticed in the last probably month and a half, 2 months, just let the drama go in their stream
Yeah.
and don't even do anything about it. I ban them, and then they get all upset and butthurt that I ban them, and I go, well, you're talking trash about some of my friends in my stream.
Yeah, you know.
Of course, I'm not gonna do it. And then he comes at me. People come at me and go, "Oh, blah, 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 you're this and you're that," and blah blah blah. And I go, "Well, I'm just gonna keep blocking you."
Yeah,
I've had one guy make like probably at least 10 accounts, or I'll come on 10 accounts and come on my stream talk about it. Last one I go, I'm not gonna block. I thought I'm not gonna block you. Just gonna make another account and keep coming back.
yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, people just forget about it,
You know,
and then
but
yeah.
I love Beside today too because I go on her stream and
Mhm.
she's a really cool lady. Just like
Nice.
most Filipinas are. Like your wife's a really cool lady. You're
Yes,
lucky to
they
have
are.
her.
Yeah, they all me like when I have the chance to go to other stream their live or Yazamo, you have the live beside today Marty and some other people that
Marty's
goes.
cool.
They all
I
treat
don't talk to her
me.
a lot, but 80s World's cool.
Yeah, they all me
Pretty much
treat
all
me
team
like
Buenisness.
a big brother. So it's saying
With another cool.
your
They're
girl for
like
me.
I've sore. I call her my Buang sister. Not as like a not as like a diss. It's like she's like crazy in like a good way. Not crazy in like she wants to kill somebody way. You know what I mean? She's crazy in like a good way. Which and then
Yeah.
and then like a lot of them I'm close with a lot of Filipinas. I talk and then mostly in my group chats mostly Filipinas except me
Mhm.
and one other person
Yep.
in my group chat.
So I have a question. That's for me
Bill
because
Burnaz is really cool.
I know you get a little bit upset when they talk in the language. Why is that? Look at me. Don't get me wrong, but you know.
Yeah, because I think they do it on purpose, so we don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, they really I mean they
And what
have
it is too is it's kind of a
thing.
diss when there's mostly foreigners in there. And there's like 2 or 3 Filipinos and they're talking in
Oh,
their own
that
language.
yes, on that one I understand. Yeah, we kind of like see, ladies. You know, when you have like more foreigners and maybe 2 or 3 Filipinos, try to talk English. If there's like 20
Yeah,
Filipinos, so me, yeah, might as well because
you know,
but yeah, I
and
understand. I
it is
got you.
kind of frustrating though. You can't understand what they're
Yeah, no,
saying because
you
some of
know
them
what?
talk like that. Some of them, I'm not saying
But
who or what, but they talk like that, so they don't know what they're saying.
But look, I have a secret. Don't tell nobody. Go to the library, have a little app that I think it's free, and they have like this language, every language, and just put it on your phone and just study Filipino.
Uh,
Just don't mention the girl that said that. Just
mhm.
and then just
Or
study
I could just if I had like
because it's free in the library. They have
how do
all
you
this
say
stuff.
this in Visaya, Siri, or like ask Google and how do I say it in Visaya and just go here. That's my response. Just hold
Yeah.
on my phone. You know, you can do that. You can like
Yeah, yeah,
ask
you can do
Google.
yeah,
You have a
yeah,
Google Assistant or whatever it's
yeah.
called.
But
It's like Siri kind of.
if you got like I do, just get your library card and
And there's
they
Yadzamodio.
have it. It's free. Hey, Jazz, thank you.
And there's an
Yeah,
amazing lady
Zamodio.
right there,
Yeah,
Yadzamodio.
she's
She's a wonderful person, and
I
I've became pretty close with her. She's my auntie. She's well a little bit older than my sister, not a lot, but she's close enough to be my sister that my dad could have her when she was like 16 or 17.
yeah, And Yazamoja, she's a very intelligent woman. She
Yeah.
she helps all these kids and stuff like that. Pretty good.
I've donated a lot of money to
Mm-hmm.
just like
Yep.
help the kids. 'Cause I'm like, she's doing a good thing.
Yeah.
A lot of those
Yep.
kids can't eat some days, probably even.
Mm-hmm.
They go without a meal one day. So then she like one of the last ones. It wasn't this one she did charity, but I think the one before that there's one was October. They bought all the kids a one piece chicken
Mm-hmm.
joy,
Mm-hmm.
which was like
Mm-hmm.
one piece of chicken in one side.
Yeah.
And then she bought like, oh, it was a lot of it was a lot of kids, like 50 kids or 100 kids or something. I don't know, it was a lot.
But yeah, but yeah, look at Andrew said, well, but no, but they don't talk sexy, Andrew. He said, but when I come to the chat, I
No,
expect. I mean, no, they don't,
man,
Andrew. They don't.
Judy's a good person too. I think
Oh, Judy, yes, Judy
Judy's really
Fisher,
really
yeah,
supportive and really cool. And
yep.
I call her Auntie just because I wanted to make it unique. And um, she goes, "Why you calling me Auntie?" And I go, "Well, I get along with my aunts really well, so why not?
Yeah, I get that.
You can
And
be one of my aunts."
Des, she's I mean, she I had her on my panel here,
Yeah,
and she's pretty cool too. She,
yeah. She did a walking stream,
yeah,
Des,
yeah, she did. Yep, she did.
like a couple hours ago or something.
Yep.
She did a walking stream, and the one she goes, "Oh, this place is closed." And the part of the beach or something's like gated off or some weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
Where she went, I'm like, that's weird. Never seen that before anywhere.
So question, because I know you go to you support a lot of Filipino community and everything else, and then I know I mean you go over there and you donate to every one you donate to me. I appreciate you
Mm-hmm.
too. Dollar here, dollar there, help everybody in the Philippines too. So um I know. I mean, let's say in the long run, would you love to marry Deborah? Like not never but in the long run, you know.
Well, possibly, yeah. I hope so. You never know what's going to happen.
Hey,
I don't know what's going to happen.
it's going
I don't
good
know what's going to happen
here.
tomorrow.
Hey, it's going good.
I could like, something bad could happen tomorrow. You don't want it to happen or think about it, but it could.
That'd be nice.
I could like be just like get up and then like fall out of bed and
Yeah,
crack my
you'll be
head open.
fine.
You know what I mean? You never know what
Yeah,
can happen. I've seen
no, it's
people that
good.
were just like chilling, going in to take a shower, they slip and fall.
Yeah, I know.
They're
Yeah,
dead. So see,
I
you
say
never
the stupidest
guarantee
way to die.
one day to the other. You're never guaranteed.
Yeah, I'm gonna die like that because I suffer so many stuff
I
in
want to
heart and
die.
then just die. It's just in the stupidest way. Go up the stairs and fall
Either I
down.
want to,
Really,
either I want to, I probably want to die making love.
as a best way before I sleep.
Have
He
a heart
said it.
attack
He
right
said it
there.
here. There you go. He said it.
Yeah. Or what else would I want to do? Die watching. No, die watching YouTube eating a prime
just, just die just die watching the Raiders win the last Super Bowl. There you go.
yeah, watching the Red Wing last Super Bowl,
Heart attack
eating a
right there.
prime rib, drinking Mountain Dew. That's like my favorite beverage. My favorite food. Watching the Raiders win the Super Bowl against the Chiefs. That'd be the ultimate. I hate the Chiefs. No offense, people like the Chiefs.
Okay, Chief.
We went wild with them for 44 years. So
He said, "I
we're in
die."
the AFL together as well.
Scully said, "I die when the Lions win a Super Bowl." Yeah. Well, that's never. So you're gonna be eternal,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Well,
He's
he's
gonna be
gonna die
eternal.
before they win a Super Bowl.
He's gonna be eternal.
You
Not gonna win that.
he's only got maybe about 25 more, 30 more years to live.
Yeah. Jeez.
So,
Yeah,
so
Scotty.
you better just like they
You're
better get a
almost.
good owner that buys all the good
Yeah.
players.
You're almost 80, Scotty. Come on. You
They
only
better
got a
get the
couple of years
Yankees
left.
mentality of just buying players to try to
Hey,
win. But
hey,
here's
did
the funny thing.
do what like the who was it the the Miami baseball team. They bought a bunch of players and they won the baseball.
Yeah, it was like 97 or something.
Yeah, it was like the Marlins. They bought a
The
bunch of
Marlins, they
super
weren't around
players
very long either. They
they
weren't
won.
around very long either.
Yeah, like what? Look at that. They won
I think didn't they come in like the early 90s or something? They came in the major
yeah,
leagues.
and they bought all these players and they won that year.
Like Craig
Crazy.
Counsell had that big hit. I think it was Craig Counsell that one year had the big hit. That's when they, I don't know who else they had. They had like their best team that year. But the thing is Miami sucks now.
Yeah, everything.
Because when they changed their name to the Florida Marlins or the Miami Marlins instead of the Florida Marlins, they went downhill. They did. Like literally when they changed their name, all of a sudden they started sucking. they win like maybe 70 games they have the most a year.
Yeah.
most years. But yeah, I don't think the Lions are going to win one anytime soon.
No. Robert said the Ravens going to win the Super Bowl. Maybe. You never know. I mean,
You
I
never
don't know,
know, but
Robert.
I don't think the Ravens look that good either.
They're
The last few
getting a little
games,
bit there.
Lamar
Yeah.
Jackson was one of the MVP candidates to start out like the first. I think it was like the first 6 games of the season. He was tearing it up, and now he sucks. Now the team that's peaking right now is um what's his name? The Colts are peaking right now. I think they've won like 4 in a row or 3 or 4 in a row.
Arizona is there too, man.
I think they're 6-5 now. I think
Arizona.
Arizona won.
Yeah,
Arizona
they're
won with
like
Colt McCoy today.
8-2, 8-3 right now.
9-2.
Wow.
So,
yeah,
they looked good with Colt McCoy. Did you see him? He had a couple long rushes. I was like, geez, Colt McCoy running the ball. Watch out. Because he had over 300 yards passing and like 2 touchdowns or something, or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah,
he had his best game. He had his best game of his pro career.
Hey, Hong
He's
Kong
been in the league
Explorer.
a while.
Hello.
He's
Thank
like
you.
35. Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy came out of the University of Texas, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Andrew said, Patriots. Andrew, just keep your mouth shut. The Patriots are not going nowhere, man.
No.
Don't forget about that.
Tom Brady will do them in. I would like to see the
Brady.
Patriots make the Super Bowl and Tom Brady do them in.
Yeah.
Just to go look what you guys lost. I don't want Tom Brady to go again. I think it's probably going to be.
Nah, it won't be this year.
Well, it's been up and down season. Who's really the favorite anymore? Nobody.
No, right now, no. I know. I think Tampa
Green Bay lost.
Yeah.
Green Bay lost 34-31.
So, but what do you want to see your channel in 10 years from now? Your channel.
I don't know. Just still I want to be still having fun on YouTube. like if I get burned, and my thing is I would like it to be big, like anybody. I'd like to make money off of YouTube, like live off of YouTube, because all I'd have to have is maybe like $1,700, probably like $1,700 a month, and I could live off of YouTube, possibly. But it's gonna. I don't think I'm ever gonna get there because like it's just the way it is. I don't think I'm just being. Everybody goes, you can't say that. I go, I'm just being honest and like I don't think my channel's ever gonna get huge. Just I've been uploading videos. I've been growing subs fairly well, but like decently
pretty
well.
Good. You over 4,500, 4,600.
I've seen people that started YouTube like a year ago got more subs than I do, and I'm doing pretty much the same content they're doing.
You should go out. I mean, when you have time, you should go out and blog Seattle. Seattle has a bunch of good places to do, man.
A lot of Seattle. But, there's not. I mean, I don't enjoy going to Seattle. I'll tell you the truth. I try to stay out of there.
I mean, your neighbor. I mean, you have a bunch of places you can go.
Go around like out somewhere else. Yeah, like some other city. Because Seattle just kind of. It's good to go tourist to there, but I wouldn't want to like go there or live there. Of course, I wouldn't even afford to live there. Most people I know wouldn't even be able to afford to live there.
You have a car?
My stepmom probably couldn't. My mom couldn't.
You drive?
Yeah, I drive. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to drive. It's like 16, almost 17 miles to work from where I am now.
Okay.
One way. So I have to drive.
Do you plan to live there, or you plan to move somewhere else in the States?
I plan to live here. I like it here.
You like it there?
And everybody that I've ever heard that comes to Seattle or like Washington goes, they love Washington. Like Hapsters said he loved it. I don't know who else. Some other people I know from YouTube say they love it. I know people that Oregon pretty much the same. So people that go to Oregon love Washington too. It's pretty much the same climate, pretty much the same terrain, same environment.
Yeah. Besides today, say invite us to your wedding, Brett.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we'll be there. We definitely be there.
Yeah, you're invited. Yeah. Besides today will be my one of my groomsmen. I'm kidding.
We are gonna wear gray and black. No, besides today.
Y'all gotta wear silver and black.
Silver and black, man. Sorry.
Yep, we're gonna be wearing Raiders gear.
That's the only thing.
No, I wouldn't do that. It might be silver and black colors, maybe.
Yeah. The cake is chocolate and silver.
That'd be tacky. Even though I love the Raiders and shit, but I'm not gonna be wearing Raiders tuxedos. You'd have to have them custom made with like a Raiders logo on them on the tuxedo.
Yeah.
A little Raiders logo on the
Yeah,
on the
something
pocket.
little, yeah. Andrew say he loved Washington because he's hunting for Bigfoots. Come on, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot isn't real.
I think Bigfoot is it in Yosemite Park or something.
Bigfoot's a monster truck.
Yeah, there you go. A blue monster
A
truck.
retired monster retired for a
That
few
was
years. Now. They don't even,
my favorite monster truck when I was little in the
yeah,
80s.
but Bigfoot doesn't even run anymore.
No, they have it here in Florida and in Kissimmee. They have
The newest one, yeah.
the retired old retired one display, so it's nice.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna check
they
out.
have
I'm gonna
they
take
have
a
the
picture.
last one. It was like a Chrome Illusions or whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah.
I think it was. Or the Firestone.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was either the Chrome Illusions or Firestone. Because then they had the original. They had the original Bigfoot, and then they had the what was the Bigfoot 3. Wasn't Bigfoot 3 the
Yeah.
one that had the giant like 8 foot tall tires?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah,
That
those.
had the
Yeah, I
tall
remember that
skinny
one.
tires, and then
Yep.
you couldn't even barely even drive the thing because it would tip
No.
over. You know, you only drive it maybe about 20 miles an hour. Top speed would tip over. It was so
Right.
narrow. The
Yeah.
tires were like too narrow.
After he retired, the big one that came who's bigger as Bigfoot was a Gravedigger.
Yeah, Gravedigger blew it out.
Gravedigger
Well, and
blew it up.
Gravedigger's still around. It's
Yeah, it's still
one of
around.
Dennis Anderson's kids.
Yep.
And, well, they
After
have two
he,
drivers. I think they have
yeah, the
one of his
old dude,
sons, and then some other guy, and then his I think his daughter drives too.
yeah.
And then they have the son of a digger.
Oh,
They've had the
really?
son of a digger probably for like 6 or 7, 8 years now, and
Oh, wow.
it's the Willie's wagon looking one. It's
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
blue and black. I actually like that one even better because I'm a Willie's fan. I had a Willie's Jeep for a
Okay.
while, probably for like 4 or 5 years. I had a Willie's Jeep.
Yeah, I got a couple of shirts here from Gravedigger. Yeah.
Yeah, the Gravedigger is kind of monster, and I feel like you can watch videos of
Oh yeah.
like him talking about Gravedigger and what all the parts are, and like explaining monster trucks. Like
They were here in Daytona for a couple months ago.
it's
Doing a show.
what's his son's name? It's his son that drives it most of the time.
Oh.
I think Dennis Anderson's son, who's like probably in his early 30s now or something. Because Dennis Anderson's like in his late 50s now, and he drives. Someone told me he drives like mud racing.
Oh.
And he retired from doing monster trucking, and then he gave it to like his son. And then, what's his son? I should know. I'm big into monster trucks. I should know. I've seen him once, but he was in a junkie arena. It was in Spokane Arena, and the arena only hold like 70 some 100 people, and it was too small. All they could do is go like this. They would drag race and go. Whoops! They would drag race and go like over one like little 4 set of cars, and that was it. The race would last like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Because all they do is go like this.
That's it. One lap.
Small. A lot of those arenas are too small. You need like a big stadium to run them things in, like Lumen Field where the Seahawks play, or like a big football stadium to run those in good.
Yeah.
They run them in arenas, but that arena's not big enough. They could run them good maybe in Climate Pledge. That's the arena where the Kraken and the Storm play, the Seattle Storm women's soccer team. Then one they used to be called Key Arena when the Sonics played there. Then just like I think it was like last year they renamed it Climate Pledge was a new name. Then they remodeled it. They added like I think a few thousand more seats. It holds like 17,000 now, and it's like really green, environmentally friendly. They serve Kraken rum. They got the license to serve Kraken rum. The official rum of the Kraken rum. And we can say unleash the Kraken too. They say it at the games, I guess, over like the speakers.
Well, who's your biggest admirer or from YouTube? Who do you really admire in YouTube?
Well, my favorite YouTuber is Skippy62able, and he's a big YouTuber, but I've known him for a while. He comes to my stream very seldom, but he has been to my stream like 3 times, just because he doesn't really go to streams. That's just not his thing. He just does his own thing, but he's a big YouTuber. He's got like 2.73 million or 4 million, and then I mod for that guy, which is really difficult to mod. It is. It's like you think it's hard and difficult to mod when there's like 20 or 30 in there, 40 in there. Try modding 700 to 1200 in the chat, and then you have to put in slow mode. And in slow mode, it still goes probably about about that fast.
Yeah, go
Sometimes
quickly.
like
Yeah.
it'll be no comments, and all of a sudden, like 5, 6 comments come up, and you're like, damn. And then he gets a lot of trolls. He's gotten like he's
Oh
been said
yeah.
on the stream. He's gotten death threats on the phone because people just hate on him because he makes a living off of YouTube.
Yeah.
He probably makes like $2,500, $3,000
Oh
a month
yeah, a month.
because
I
he made
bet you.
enough to put a huge down payment on like probably like a $300,000, $400,000 house.
Wow.
And then he met his girlfriend online, his fiance, and he does like funny videos. Like he colored his hair blonde, like in his laser video, and then like he said, oh, it looks more like orangish blonde, like this character from this movie. The movie he really liked when he was a kid.
Scotty said, "Who's your favorite? Wait a second. Where is it? Who's your favorite band? Rock
Led
band?
Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, they're my favorite band. My second favorite band is Queensryche.
Oh yeah, that's Queens,
They're
right?
from
Yep.
Seattle. Yeah, they're
Yep.
really good.
From Seattle.
And he's an amazing singer. Everybody
yeah.
doesn't give credit in the history of music to like most people diss like heavy metal singers, and I go, they're some of the best singers in the world. Like Rob Halford, Bruce Dickinson.
Their voice is insane. Yep.
Who else is a really good metal singer? Like Jeff Tate, of course. He's known for, if you just watch some of his voice is almost as good, but this has happened. But his voice is coming back. I've seen some of the more recent performances, and his voice is getting better because he's he stopped smoking years ago, and then well, he's like 61 or 62 years old now. I mean,
yeah.
He's been in Queensryche since '82. He was another band called Myth. That's where a couple of their early hits came from. Was Myth, and he was in with another guy that he went to high school with. But he's an amazing singer. Like you got vocal coaches even are blown away.
I do have a question.
He does Lady Wore Black from like a long time ago in Japan in 1984. Watch video. Queen of the Reich, and they didn't open up. They didn't headline. I don't think they headlined any tour until like 90, 91 was their first
beginning of '90s. Yeah.
Yeah, because they got Empire, and then
Empire.
They almost got kicked off the tour because they're opening for Metallica, and they almost got kicked off the tour. And then the people, and then they're like, "Oh, they're not doing too good." Blah blah blah. Like the first band comes on, and they're not drawing a big crowd, and then when they got popular on MTV, when they hit it big, when they had to come, when they started doing MTV videos, like Operation Mindcrime kind of started getting them big, but then they were still kind of an underground band, and then they decided to keep them on the Metallica tour, and then they ended up blowing up, and that's when they got the MTV Video Music Award nomination, and then that song "Sound of the City" went to like number 5 or number 3, and then that blew him up, and then Jeff Tate was the lead singer until 2012, till the band kicked him out, and then now though. They got another guy that's a really good singer too, but
I heard
they only got 2 original members of the 5-member band now.
Yeah,
it's only the bass player and one of the guitar players. There were the other 3 members of the other guitar player. Let me see. No, the other guitar player, the bass player. Let me see. The other guitar player, the lead singer, and the drummer are not original.
No,
in the band. Like the original drummer's on the band. He's been in the band for like a year and a half, 2 years now.
I saw him in late '90s. Queensryche, remember that?
Yeah, I saw him.
I saw them when I came back from Iraq, and that's one tour. I forgot. I think they were with Faith Warning. I think they were playing. I forgot.
Yeah, I saw him when I saw him the first time. It was with my uncle. Because my uncle's been fans of him since he was in like high school. He's only like 54. So when he was like in high school, he's listening to Queensryche, and I saw him the first time I saw him was at the first place they ever played was an opera house in Portland, Oregon called the Snitzer Opera House, something like that. They changed the name of it, but it's the same place. It hasn't changed. And then it was with Dream Theater and Fates Warning. Fates Warning opened up. Dream Theater was second, and Queensryche was first. And then they did a cover. The lead singer of the whole band, Dream Theater and Queensryche's whole band did a cover song together at the end. And then second time I saw him was Queensryche with Tesla.
Oh wow!
The rock band Tesla. And Tesla was awesome. Everybody, like Tesla, you like Tesla? I go listen to them. They had probably about 10, 12 hits back in the day. Tesla's awesome. They do like Modern Day Cowboy, Edison's Medicine, Love Song, whatever. I don't know. They have a bunch of other songs, but they're popular, and they're like I think they're a California band, maybe, I don't know. But they started in like the mid like 86, 87. Tesla did, and then the third time I saw him, I seen him 3 times. He was doing an acoustic tour. Like a few years ago, he did an acoustic tour, and it was him, a violinist, acoustic guitar player, a guitar player, or 2 guitar players, a lead guitar player, rhythm guitar player, and then he had a guy playing a cajon. You know what a cajon is? You probably do. It's a Spanish instrument.
The what?
Cajon.
Cajon.
You know what a cajon is?
The box?
Yeah, the box drum.
Yeah, box. Yeah.
You sit on top of it and you hit the front of it and it makes like a cool noise.
Yeah,
and what they have to do is they have to amplify by sticking a microphone in front of it. Because you'd have to be on the stage to be able to hear it.
Yeah,
fairly well. But it's just a rectangle, probably about that big, by like
my cousin. On Christmas, my cousin he has one, and I always sit down on the floor and just hit the cajon. And
he had a guy playing a cajon, and then what he did is a acoustic tour, and he tells stories about his band and like his career, and then he told stories about how his mom was a nurse at a mental hospital. And then the guy, Chris DeGarmo, who wasn't in the band either. When I saw him, though, he came back for one tour for like a few months, did a tour. When I saw him in 2003, Chris DeGarmo came back, and him and Jeff Tate were the songwriting duo. They used to co-write a lot of their songs, or Chris DeGarmo would even write his own songs. And he wrote, what's it called? Can't think of the name now, but it's off of, like, I think their 5th album. And it's the one about the mental hospital. And he wrote it because like a tribute to Jeff Tate's mom. Jeff Tate's mom was a nurse at one of those places, and he said he used to have to grow up with that, like like her telling stories about it, and like her going off to the mental ward and when he was a little kid.
That's what I thought, Andrew. When I said cajon, I said cojones. What? No, it's cajon. Yeah, I know. Yeah. We're Spanish. It's cajon.
And Robert Plant and Jimmy Page were high school buddies. Or no, not Jimmy Page. Robert Plant and John Bonham were high school buddies. John Bonham was a junior when they first met, and Robert Plant was a senior. And they had a band called the Band of Joy, which is the original Band of Joy, because Robert Plant, like probably 5 or 6 years ago, or maybe a little bit longer than that, he had a Band of Joy also that he renamed as a tribute to his band that he had with him and Bonham. And you can listen. There's like, I think 3 songs they do. You can get like these old, like they're kind of scratchy, but they're like old, like demos or bootlegs of John Bonham and Robert Plant from like the early days before they were even in Zeppelin. They were like 17 and 18 years old.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Andrew, I have a question. I don't know if you know it. Why did LA Beats change his name to Skippy 62? You know that?
No. He's always had his name as Skippy 62. He just goes by the LA Beast. It's just like his nickname.
Okay,
because he lived in LA for like 3 or 4 years, and they started calling him the LA Beast. And then his merchandise looks similar to the Raiders logo, but it says like LA Beast has his head in the middle instead of the Pirates guy's head. It has his face in it. It's like LA Beast, and he has no merchandise. I have one of his stickers on the back of my car. It says he's like this, and he's like there's like a rainbow, and it says "Have a good day." And he's wearing a LA Beast shirt that looks like the old school Pepsi logo.
Oh, okay.
Because he did a campaign like a few years ago to bring back Crystal Pepsi.
Oh yeah, Crystal. I remember that, the Crystal Pepsi. What's that? What's this? Like Crystal, like clear Pepsi? It's like
I know. Clear Pepsi, and it has less carbonation and tastes a little bit different.
Yeah, and I remember that. I was like, wait a second, just check the
like
color.
92 or something, or 93.
Yeah.
I remember having it a little bit when he was a kid, so he wanted to bring it back. So he started a petition, and he actually called Pepsi over and over and over again. He had people sign his petition, like maybe a couple thousand people, and then he did a song, the Crystal Pepsi song or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
It's not a very good song, but it's like to bring back Crystal Pepsi.
I don't think they're gonna bring it back.
But they did. They bring it back twice.
Yeah, but now it was in the early 2000s, right? Or...
No, they bring it back like
they did
a couple years, like probably 2 years ago. They bring it back like 3 years ago. Recently, this happened. They bring it back for like a limited time. One time they bring it back for like 1 month or something.
Oh, okay.
Only in store for like 1 month. It was in store in like the late summer one year, and I'm like, I need to give me some. So I bought me like 2 of them. They have like a milder. They have a little less carbonation. They're a little milder flavor than regular Pepsi. And they're clear. They don't put the dye in it. Is all.
Yeah, it's clear. Exactly. That's what I say. There's
no dye in it. It's like it's already a little bit better for you. because there's no that artificial crap dye in it.
I know, like that's what I'm
But I
drinking.
like regular Pepsi
Dye.
though too. I drink it once in a while.
I just I don't know. It's for me. It's I don't drink water, so I have to drink something with it. So yeah, I get bloated if I drink water. Ah. So any plans
It's not our first
for
dose. Go
and
ahead.
oh, any plan for Christmas? Yeah, I do. I know you're spending Thanksgiving
Yeah,
with your
not
dad.
well. My mom hasn't talked to me about Christmas. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm working that day because if I'm
Oh,
working the day after, I don't work Christmas because we're
yeah.
closed on Thanksgiving and Christmas, like he is.
Okay.
But I don't know if I'm working the day after or not, or the day before because I don't know.
Mhm.
Because I don't know. My mom hasn't told me any plans, and then my
Okay.
dad just told me plans like last, like maybe a week ago for Thanksgiving. So
Okay.
I'm
So
going to my stepsister's house. There's gonna be like supposedly around 22 people there.
oh wow.
Most of my probably 2/3 of them I know. I know of course my stepsister, her husband, her two stepkids, her two own kids. My her younger sister's gonna be the one that's got cerebral palsy. Is gonna be there. My stepmom's older sister, who's like 2 or 3 years older than her, is gonna be there. Um, of course, I don't know if my stepbrother and his family's gonna be there or not, but there's gonna be other people like some of their friends and maybe
Mhm.
like my sister's husband's, maybe some of his family might be
Okay.
there.
Oh, so your
Like his
brother's
mom and dad or something.
your brother's married?
No,
Oh no.
single.
Oh
He
well,
has
you
a
both.
girlfriend. His girlfriend's downstairs right now.
Oh wow, look at you, both of you. Your
Yeah, he's
girlfriends.
had a girlfriend probably like about 2 months now, maybe.
Oh,
They met
new.
on a app called Hinge.
Well,
I guess it's a dating app similar to like Match.com. But it's a smaller app, but it's still an app. And they
okay.
met on there and they talked on there for a while before they actually met each other.
All right. So
And then
I'm
she's
a.
really cool. She's a veterinarian.
Oh wow. Okay.
And then my cousin brother's got a dog, so she just can get discount medicine and give it right to him. To his dog. His dog needs medicine. And
So.
give him because the veterinarian, they sell other stuff too, like shampoo and like
Mhm.
food and like other type of dog supplies, like over the counter medicine for dogs too.
So for you, I'm a personal question. Are you a possessive guy or are you a free guy? And let's say you have a girlfriend. Are you kind of possessive or you let the
No, I let her
girlfriend
do whatever
free?
she wants
Okay,
as long as
that's
she's
good.
not doing anything wrong.
No, that's good. Yeah.
Like anything that's like, of course, not cheating on me or doing anything like
No,
that.
of
And I
course, no,
let her
that's
do
different.
whatever
But
she
yeah,
wants.
but yeah, because I mean, some like
She's free to
American,
go to my stream if she wants to. She's free to like go hang out with her friends. I would let her, like, if we were living together, I'd let her hang out with her friends anytime she
yeah,
wanted.
of course, amazing. Yeah,
And
because
then
I
just like
know.
me, I hope she would do the same thing. If I wanted to go see my brother or something, she'd let me go do it,
Yeah, that's what I'm
or
saying. Like,
go
because
see
because
my dad or my mom.
some Americans that married Filipinos or Asian people, they're possessive. They don't want them to no dress like that. Don't do this. Don't, I want you to know. That's no.
Yeah, I'll let
So
Deborah do whatever she wants because
everybody's
my
free.
thing too is I know, just like me, because me and her friends, I know her three best friends in real life are Nika Ramos, Jean Piang, and Angel
Monica
Silvano.
Ramos. Yep, they
And
all
I've
together.
talked
Yeah.
to all of them on video chat. So, and plus in the streams, and sometimes you'll see, like, of course, Jean lives with her, so you see Jean like almost every time she does a stream. Pretty much, she's
Mhm.
in the same. At least she walks behind Deborah or something. And you
Yeah, I
see
know.
her.
Sometimes I see Nika or the other girl walking around or
Yeah, Nika was
Bian.
like a couple
Yeah.
months ago when Jean Piang went back to Cebu
Mhm.
to visit her husband. She has a husband and her
Oh, okay.
family, and her I think she has two or three kids. I can't remember, but go back
Oh,
to see
wow.
her mom and her brothers and sisters and her family, her husband. Um, Nika came over and stayed with Deborah for like 12 days,
Mhm.
and I video chatted with like both of them at the same time. And then I
Mhm.
was like, Nika's a really fun person. She's just like
Yeah.
one of the people that she would just be, me and Deborah would just be talking on video chat, and Nika would come in there and start like dancing
Making
in
jokes.
the
Yeah.
background and then say hi, hey Kuya Brad, and then hi Kuya, and then I got her one time to do push-ups. I go, how many push-ups can you do? She could barely do one. Like, push-ups are harder than they look, people. Like if a woman can only do one, I go, you need to practice, do one more every day until you just go, oh, this is as many as I want to do
uh,
and stop. Because I do like 45 every day, by the way,
that's good. Yeah,
45
you keep
push-ups
yeah,
every
keep
day.
keep doing
I
it,
mean,
guys.
well, I was doing push-ups and I was doing pull-ups to my apartment because I had one of those iron gyms.
Oh yeah,
Remember those?
the doors.
They're showing an infomercial, and they hook to the
Door.
molding,
Oh,
the
yep.
molding on the back of the door with like a hook and a thing, and they have
Yeah.
and they have a and then when you tap into the other thing, it holds up so it like, and you can take it out, and you just go like this, and it takes like 5 seconds to take out,
Yeah.
and then you can do like pull ups like this. You can do ones this way. You can do ones, well, what is like this, or farther in, or you can do chin ups, and chin ups are the hardest.
Yeah, those are
Because they hurt my wrist too.
Yeah,
I can only do like maybe 10 chin ups because it hurts my wrist. But you can get other ones to do like these ones in. You know, you can get other. When I go back into my own place again, I'm gonna get another pull up bar. My mom gave me $50 last year, Dick's Sporting Goods gift card to buy another pull up bar, and I have the gloves too. So I have like the workout gloves because my hands are getting like really bad calluses.
Yeah, right here. Yep. Yeah.
From doing them all the time, and so she got me those gloves, the fingerless like workout gloves, so I can use those.
That's good. Yep.
And then pull ups are a lot harder though. If anybody knows, pull ups are like almost twice as hard. You pull up about 30% more of your body weight.
Yep.
Because I looked at, you pull up about like 60. I think it's like 64% of my body when I do push ups. You pull up like 80 something. I think it is 80. You pull up like 20% more body weight when you do pull ups. So they're harder. So every one of them is more difficult.
You don't drink or smoke, right?
Nope, never. Well, I've tried alcohol, but I never really drank it. Yeah. Most I've drank is when I was a toddler. My brother still remembers it for some reason, and he was only like 6 or 7, 6 at the time. I think I drank like a third of a wine cooler.
Oh boy!
You know what a wine cooler is, right?
Yeah,
it's
I remember
like wine with like fruit juice mixed.
Yeah, yep.
And then they have less alcohol, a little less alcohol than a light beer. They have like 3.2%. The ones I remember I was looking at it, oh yeah, I remember those. My mom drank those when I was a little kid. They're called Bartles and James wine coolers. B&J, as they say on the bottle.
Yeah, wine cooler.
Bartles and James wine coolers, and they come in like pina colada and like I think it's like strawberry daiquiri flavor and like some weird ass other flavors. They come in like half a dozen flavors or something.
Yeah, I think they still got them around.
Yeah, they still sell them. You can get them at I don't even get them at regular stores. You can get them at like those Total Wine and More and like Bevmo. You can buy them online if you last resort. You can buy them online.
Yeah,
buy a case of them things.
So
they come in 6-packs of little little like 10-ounce or 12-ounce bottles. They're like weird shaped, bottles.
All right. I'm gonna give you like a couple minutes so you can talk to do whatever you gotta do in your channel, or talk whatever you want to do. So you got a couple minutes there. So.
Okay. I don't know. It's like I know you guys, all you guys support my channel fairly well. I know Deborah does. I know Belle does. And then I don't know. I just do. I know you guys will support my channel. I just do like what kind of videos I do. I do like food. I've done a few RC videos. I've done a couple videos on my brother's dog, just because I think it was a couple videos. I know at least one. And then I do like a lot of short videos now because they're easier to do. I like music. So I like on my streams I talk a lot about music. I like sports, as you can tell. I'm wearing a Raiders jersey and a Raiders hat. And I like Michigan. It is my sport. Brett, did your strike ever go away yet? It does. It goes away after 3 months. So I'm able to stream. If I was on strike still, you wouldn't be able to stream. Once you get one strike, it's like 3 months banned from streaming. From streaming is it. You can still upload and you can still upload and do premieres. So I was still doing an upload like once a week or something when I was in strike. And then that's why I started another channel that I think I have 8 streams on another channel because I was streaming some on another channel because my channel was on strike, so I couldn't stream. And it's called just Brett Glasow 2, and I don't use it anymore. It has like 130 or 140 subs on it, but I don't use it. Probably could get it monetized if I really wanted to. But it'd be a lot of work. You'd have to do like content on both every week because you don't want your hours to drop below a certain number, like the 4,000. If you go to, well, it's not dropping below the 4,000. It's like having really less hours one month isn't good. If you go really low hours one month, that's when they go, well, they might demonetize you. But it's really rare they demonetize you, though.
Yeah, you got to keep your your views there. So yeah,
You got to
you
keep
will
your
be.
well. If you go in the green, you're
Yeah.
good. If you go in the red, which means if your views are really low, like let's say I'm getting good views this month, and my views, I don't do nothing on my channel or hardly anything on my channel. My views go way down. Then they'll get concerned. It might do money because they want to keep you doing content because they still want to make money.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
YouTube,
I mean, yeah.
YouTube wants to make money off your super chats, your
Oh,
super stickers. I don't have member or ads, so they can't make money off of that.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
just refuse to give them more money. I've already given them enough. I've already donated probably $500-700 total on YouTube
Yeah. Yeah.
or more. I'm not going to be giving, or maybe more than that. I'm not going to be giving more money because every time you do a super chat or super sticker, it's 30%
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
off the top to
Yeah.
YouTube.
YouTube takes percent on that one. Yeah.
And
And
YouTube's owned by
then
Google.
yeah. And
And
then
then
I mean, and
so
the commercials,
so
all
you
the
get
stuff you
30%
have.
taken off, and then it kind of sucks. So if you donate somebody $1, there's like how much would come off? It'd be like 40, maybe like 40 cents
Okay.
would come off or something, or almost 40 cents.
Yeah.
Like on $10, $3 comes off the top already. On
Yep.
$100, $30 comes off the top.
I know it's crazy.
Straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
I see people donate like $50, and I go, "You just
I
gave
know.
up $15 right there off the
To
top."
YouTube. Yeah.
And I go, "You should ask
Just
this
give it.
person if they got PayPal."
Just give you PayPal. Exactly. I mean,
You know why some people want the super? You know why they do through super chat? A lot of people because they get their name gets highlighted and they get shouted out and noticed.
Yeah.
Their name goes up and they go, "Oh, look at that guy! He just
Oh
donated.
yeah.
Now I
It's
need to
like,
go check his. Now I need to go check his channel out." You know.
That's true.
And
Well,
hi,
oh,
who else is
that's
in here? Hi, Des.
that's here. Hey,
Des
that's
in the house.
no. But I mean, I appreciate it, Brett. For coming down here. Now I know you hardly don't show your face very much, so
No, but I show my
but I
face
appreciate.
when it's needed or
Yeah, I know, but
when it's something
I
important. I'm
I
gonna show my
appreciate you.
food, or I show like something I bought, or
Yeah,
I
yeah,
show like when I show a new Raiders hat, I showed it
yeah.
on a few streams. And this is one of their, if you don't know, this is one of their training hats. It's like a
Oh, that's a
weird,
training one. That's
it's like one of
40.
the different material.
Oh yeah,
It's got this weird like kind of semi see-through like
yeah,
webbing in the
yep,
inside. It's got this
yeah.
weird textured like pattern on it too.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, yeah.
It's like they make like a couple training hats. They make the
What's that?
one that's
It's like
like black.
30 something
It
dollars,
says
right?
the year of the team on the side, I think, and then it has like it just says Raiders, like a
Okay.
rubber, like a plastic rubber thing on the front.
Yeah.
It says Raiders on it. That's one of their training hats, but it's hard to find hats to fit my head. And you have to get fitted ones where you can't bend the bill, or I have
Oh,
to.
okay.
This one's a slightly bigger than. I
Are
tried
you
a couple
large,
of
extra
newer
large?
ones on, and they were tighter.
Are you large, extra large, or medium
Where I
large?
usually wear a 7 3/4 fitted.
Oh, 74. I'm 7 1/4.
Okay, so you got a small head compared to me.
Yeah.
It goes 7 1/4, 7.5, or no, it goes 7 1/4, 7 3/8, 7.5, 7 5/8, 7 3/4, 7 7/8, and then 8. I didn't know they made it 7 7/8, so I went to this. I got this called the Hat Stop, and the closest mall to here, which is it's about maybe 3.5 miles away. And I went there, and I'm like, damn, this place got blows away lids. Lids is junk. But I went in there, and they had
Oh,
like
Liz,
3
yeah.
sections of Raiders hats.
Oh, wow.
And then I almost bought a Michigan hat that was really cool because I'm a big Michigan fan too. But it was even a little bit tighter. It was one of those top of the world brand. They make college gate stuff. Top of the world does, and they're really good. It was a cool looking hat, and that's really like soft, like material on the back of it, like this one. I always got this flimsy stuff on the back. Was really soft, like blue material. That's really
I'm trying
good.
to find the military salute, the Raider one, but I went down to a mall and they don't have it, so I might order it online.
I don't know what you're talking about. The one that has the patch on the front.
Yeah, it's green, and
it has the Raiders like patch.
The Raiders, yep, and then it has the military symbol, and so I want that one.
Yeah, it has the American flag on the side.
Yeah, and I want the jersey too, but that jersey almost $200. I said, no, I'll wait.
And they make all kinds of my brother has the older military gear, and they change it slightly every year. My brother has one probably from 3 or 4 years ago. It's a Seahawks military.
Okay.
Hoodie. But he has, and he has a hat too. And they make the breast cancer ones. I wanted one of the older. They had one of the older breast cancer ones. It was the Raiders logo with the pink outline.
Yep. Yep.
And then it had the NFL logo with the breast cancer flag in the back.
The
It
ribbon,
had like
yeah.
the breast cancer ribbon with the little
Ribbon on
NFL
it.
logo in the middle. I wanted one of those, but they didn't have a big enough one. They had a 7 and 5/8, but no, and they had an 8. They actually had an 8 of one of those, and I'm like,
wow.
a little bit too big.
Yeah.
It's like a quarter of an inch too big.
Oh.
Bummer. But the only thing I didn't like about it though, one of those stupid fitted ones. It has the bills you can't hardly bend.
No, I can't do that. I can't do flat ones. I can't do that.
No.
I have to bend all
This one
mine. I have to bend
you
it.
can
If
literally
I
bend
don't
it even
bend it,
more. If I
yeah.
wanted to. You can bend it even more. See,
I can't do the flat
even a little
pads.
bit
It's
more.
ridiculous.
But I keep it like medium bend. I like the bend one because you know what hats were designed for? Keep the sun out of your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Originally, that's why you bend
yeah.
them so it blocks. If you have them flat like this,
Mhm.
you get more sun on the side. Then you
Yeah.
can bend them a little bit.
I don't know why people wear it sideways or why
Yeah, they like some Major League Baseball players.
yeah.
Like pitchers. There was a guy for the Mariners. He hasn't pitched for the Mariners for like a few years. Felix Hernandez.
Oh, okay.
And he used to wear his hat slightly tilted like that. He'd come out to the I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It's like that looks stupid. Yeah, like a quarter of an inch to one side.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like, doesn't make no sense.
All right, but we almost at 1:40, so I mean it's almost 12 o'clock here. So I mean I gotta wake up super early tomorrow. I appreciate you, Brett. Thank you for
You're
coming.
welcome. Thanks for having me on.
We know a little bit about Brett. I mean, I didn't know a couple stuff. I mean, the music he likes, and we know he's a Raider fan, and he likes to cook. But so that's pretty good. So
yeah, and then go Raiders. But we better win this next week, or we're done.
we need to win from this one on. We have to.
But
make
you know
it
what
to
I
the
like?
playoff.
I like about all these Seahawks fans. They finally lose.
Oh, they lost.
Yeah, they lost. I think they were lost 22-13. Well, they lost. Russell Wilson didn't. Their whole team didn't look that good. Well, they're down there. They're starting running backs out for the season with the he had neck surgery, Chris Carson, but he already missed a few weeks before that. Because Chris Carson's a good running back when he's in there, but he can't stay in the game. He gets injured probably at least a month and a half, 2 months every season.
Oh boy, yeah.
There's some running backs that are really good when they're in there, but they're not in there a lot of the time. There's some running backs that look awesome. They do really good when they're in there, but then they miss like half the season every year. Like Aaron Jones is on my fantasy team. He's missing this week and maybe next week too with an MCL sprain. Yeah. And that probably hurt. I think that may have hurt. Well, they only lost by 3 points, but I think they would have won with Aaron Jones. He's their second. He's their best running back. Maybe their second best player on their team. The best all-around player, probably. He can catch well. He can run well.
We play Thursday, so let's see. Hopefully, we win Thursday.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we're playing Cowboys. Cowboys look miserable.
Let's see, man. Because look what happened with New York Giants. We lost with that team. Jeez.
Yeah, but the Cowboys were down Lamb and Mari Cooper. That's probably why they sucked.
Hey, Scotty, erase that score. 32-13.
Yeah.
No way, Scotty. We at least we're doing better than Lions, so forget about that.
Yeah, we got 5 more wins.
Yeah, I'm winning the Lions.
That's sad when you got 5 more wins and we're only 500.
Yeah.
But we've lost 3 in a row. Yep.
All right, but thank you very much, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. Bye, everybody. Thanks for having me on.
Appreciate you, guys.
Everybody.
His chat's gonna his stream's gonna be there. Scotty or Robert. Can you put his
I'm gonna
YouTube?
Be probably streaming again on Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday? Okay.
Tuesday.
Are you gonna be streaming on Thursday for? Oh, I don't know. Thursday's Thanksgiving for the Raiders game.
No.
No.
I'm gonna be doing Thanksgiving.
All right.
But we're gonna be watching the game. Pretty sure that I'm gonna be watching it. Probably at my dad's house by then. I'm gonna stay at my dad's house at least Thursday night. Yeah. My dad's closer to where I'm going for the game. It's about a half an hour drive.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna see them and then stay at their house. We can watch the game because the game. No, when's the game? No, the game's on in the middle of the day. That's right.
Yeah, middle of the day. Yep.
Because there's a game on in the evening though.
There's a couple. There's 3 games.
Steelers and someone else.
3 games.
I think it's Steelers and someone else.
Yeah.
They've been putting the Steelers on every night for Thanksgiving. Then the Lions play too.
Yeah, Lions play.
The Lions always play. The only thing that's good about the Lions on Thanksgiving, they play their old school silver and blue jerseys. That's all they are, silver and
Oh,
blue.
that's right.
The
Right.
silver letters. Their helmets are
They
just
don't
straight
have
silver with
first
no
game. Oh,
logo
the
on them.
Lions are playing first. Okay, Lions have the first game.
Yeah, the Lions are going to lose first. And
That's
then,
good.
and then
I think the Raiders the second game, right?
Cowboys lose.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, but let you go. You
all right,
froze.
man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you didn't freeze. You just were frozen
Oh, good.
normally.
His Brett YouTube channel, guys, follow him, and he's doing pretty good.
Yep.
So hopefully, one getting in here, 5 getting in. What the hell is that?
I don't know who that guy is.
I
Yeah, that came in your chat, some weirdo. One of the grammar.
Can't do that. Oh well. All right, Brett. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, bye, everybody.
You. And
Yeah, you're always
you
welcome. Sis Faye.
And thanks a lot for supporting everybody, supporting my channel, and you support all the.
Try to come as much as I
Philippines
can,
there.
but sometimes I'm at work when you
Oh
do
no,
your
hey,
upload
you still
or
do a
your
lot of stuff,
premieres.
so I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, you're
all right.
welcome.
Hi, Brett. Thank you.
Yeah, bye, everybody.
All right, guys. You had it. We have Brett. We know a little bit about him, and you know, hey, he's a really cool guy. Yeah, man, he support everybody around there. He support a bunch of Filipinos, everybody, you know, and a bunch of you guys already know he does. He donates a lot to for a bunch of us, you know. Yeah, he gives chats here and there when he can, and hey, we know a little bit about him, so that's good. So I'm glad he's doing better, and he's going to hopefully get his apartment pretty soon, and everything get squared away from him. Great person, guys. So if you like his, he does a lot of food things. So he does know how to cook. That's why I was like, let me see, you cook. So what's your best food that you make? So all right, guys, I appreciate you. It's almost 12 o'clock for us down here. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I had him there for an hour and a half. So look at him, more than that with a picture. Robert, thank you, Andrew. Sean, thank you very much for coming. Ira, appreciate you. She has her premiere this morning, guys. So check it out. Check Ira Jacob premiere this morning. We got Deborah, Sister Deborah. Thank you. Yeah, you have to come here soon, Sister Deborah. Halfway, thank you very much. Des Hangout, Heaven, thank you. Appreciate you. We got some there. We got Little Bell, he was here. Thank you. Faye, thank you for coming. Bell, appreciate it. Lisa tonight, thank you. Thank you for coming. Jazz, Amelia, thank you. Is there everybody? And hey, all you guys, I appreciate you for coming and supporting Talking with Ed and channel. So we almost at 5,000. So let's hopefully make it for the end of the year and start a brand new year with over 5,000. So we can do it. We can do it, guys. I know we can. So this channel here. All right, guys. Appreciate it much. It's almost time to go. Time to go to sleep. Bunch of you guys have to go to work. So Brett, appreciate you. Yeah, Brett right there. Check him out, guys. He's everywhere. You name it. Brett is everywhere. So he's helps a lot of people. Helped this channel a lot, and you know, he's a great guy. So hopefully him and Deborah have 3 more years to go, and a lot of stuff there. All right, guys. Bell, thank you. All right, guys. So tomorrow my premiere at 8 p.m. The sneaker convention that was here this morning. I went there. I took a video, and I think it's loading right now. So hopefully I get it all set for tomorrow. But tomorrow at 8 p.m., 9 a.m. in the Philippines time. So, all right, guys. Thank you very much. Remember, I always said you only got one life. Enjoy it to the max, and always, believe in yourself. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for joining.